Holy shit, you're fast. Wow. Damn. What's up? How's it going? Yeah, sure, man. What's up, Mr. Michael Ago? Alright. Dusty Steel Garage. I don't think I've heard of you before. Are you new? It's going pretty good for me. Got some stuff to do. Well, welcome to the channel. Glad to have you. Just wait for some more people to join and they'll eventually get on here. Get some stuff going. We got some shiny new billet parts. How's my bike going? I got a couple bikes. I'm in the middle of building one motor right now. The race bike is in pieces. You could say it's in shambles. Um, yeah. Grand Tourist. Okay. What's up?
What's good, bro?
Not much. How about you?
It's pretty cool, man. I'm out on work.
Yeah? Nice.
I'm in Mississippi. That's why I was like kind of fucked up about the Natchez Trace thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
bro. I had to drive 100 miles on that shit. I was fucking ripping, bro.
Yeah. What are you drinking?
Coffee. It's like
Shit does
instant
not
coffee.
look like coffee.
Promise, bro. You want me to go get the bottle?
The bottle of what?
The bottle of like instant coffee.
Oh, dude, sure. I gotta
It's pretty cool. It's like
see if it's
caramel.
actually coffee or not.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I'll be right back.
Bam. Kieran Thomas. Love building powerful e-bikes. Um, sick, bro. I don't know a whole lot about e-bikes. Oh, let's go. We got Mossy. Let's go. Let me see if I can rearrange this a little bit to where it's not so weird. Change layout. Um, tiled.
Right here, bro.
Damn,
Yeah, it's got a cool format though.
that's sweet.
That shit good.
Who wouldn't mind
So I'm
building an
just
e-bike? Hmm. I built one e-bike and it was kind of underwhelming, but I used like the really cheap Chinese kit, so it just kind of turned out like shit. But I mean,
dude, I heard those like fucking explode and shit.
dude, honestly, I I don't know. I'm never building another one of them again.
I got carrot juice in here.
I'm good.
You don't like it?
Uh, I'm fine. I got water. I mean, I think the only point in building, or like the only good way to build an e-bike is to just do it with like a nice, like pretty like kind of expensive kit almost.
Yeah,
Use only MTX kits and batteries that have proper built BMS systems. Yeah, no, the whatever I got didn't have any of that. The instructions were just purely in Chinese.
yeah.
Pretty
Damn.
pretty mint.
Yeah. Bro, the only reason like I would ever get an e-bike is because like they can go on greenways.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like the only like I'd only get one just because it's like kind of easy. It's like charging a phone, you know?
Yeah.
You just gotta
Like
wait a
if
bunch
you
of
live
time.
downtown, or if you had like an apartment, or you don't want to mess with the gas,
Yeah,
you
that's
you can
true.
go so many places like an e-bike,
That's true.
like the
That is
bus,
true.
anywhere. Like they'll let it on, but as soon as they see a gas tank or smell fuel, you're got like limited.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
You gotta
true.
like you gotta like stand in front of the gas tank and motor.
You're
That's what
not
I
bringing
did.
it to
That's how I
work.
got.
You know, when
That's how I
you
got the
know,
rampage on the bike on the bus because I just stood in front of the gas tank and the motor, and they're just like, okay, yeah, sure, you can hop on.
right? Like if you've got away with that a couple times, but
Yeah, exactly. I don't plan to do that a whole bunch.
like if you got
Yeah,
the
that's
wrong
fair.
bus driver or something, like you get that bus driver that's frazzled that just don't give a shit. You
Yeah,
bring a nuclear bomb on there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
yeah, exactly. What else can
but yeah, it's fucking. Everything has a good purpose for it. Like my electric tools, the plug in the wall stuff, like the battery. If that was gas, it'd be a big pain in the ass. It's just
Yeah.
easy to plug the battery in and go. And they're
do? Yeah,
pretty good quality. It used to be
Bro,
the
is
E.
this the fucking
Now
who's Stefan, bro? Is that
dude. I'm okay. I'm trying to figure out. Oh fuck. All right. I got my phone on here just so I can like go downstairs and then work and then like turn this off and have everything streaming.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Who is Stefan, bro?
that's me. That's why I got two
Nah.
accounts. It's my name.
Hell no. That's that kid that be smoking cigs in the fucking
Oh, that yeah,
That's Bike
the
Master,
Bike
bro.
Master. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the new Sonder.
Bike Master. Show yourself.
Yeah, where's your Bike Master?
No, that's crazy.
Yeah.
No. Okay, Loki.
Oh, what the hell is that? Two carts?
Bro, it's got
What the fuck?
hybrid. It's got fucking indica in one, sativa in the other, and there's this switch at the bottom, and you can swap
Whoa,
between them. And like the setting in the middle is hybrid.
that's wild.
Yeah,
actually, I've been
I'm gone, bro.
Recording his food.
I
yeah,
do need to
just like
get some food, but that's why I'm drinking the coffee. Keep me awake.
I found this snozzberry one. I can't remember which one's indica and which one's the beer.
Hell
And
yeah,
it's
bro.
just, it's just, yeah, this is the Indo, I think. But yeah, I paid more. I paid like, what is it, $70 an ounce for it instead of 60? Because anytime I go down there now that $60 an ounce thing is on Friday, like you can't go there unless you're at 8 o'clock in the morning and the place is like sold out. And so
Damn. Fucking
instead of having, $70 an ounce
60
isn't
an
bad.
ounce. 60 an
Yeah,
ounce is wild.
if you
Yeah,
get there
I got
early
no
and
clue about prices around here. I don't even smoke.
Do you live in Portland
Yeah,
or just Oregon?
no, I live in Portland.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's pretty crazy.
Well, actually, I was gonna say it's not bad, but no, it is kind of bad. It sucks.
Give them
we
all
just
the
got
fentanyl.
dispensaries. There's like dispensaries everywhere. And so it used to be like a couple of years ago, it was like 100 an ounce wasn't bad. And now it's like
100
um
an ounce.
flower, no one's buying flower.
Bro, it's like 200 an ounce where I live
Holy shit!
for some good shit, like dispensary shit.
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah, I need a
But,
little.
dude, low key, I'm gonna be here the whole summer, and I'm missing my bike.
Oh, dude, you don't have your bike with you?
No,
Damn.
I told my mom's bringing my truck because she wants her car back. She thought I was only gonna be gone a week, and she was like, "Take my car." I was like, "Hell yeah!" And I told her I was like, "Put the fucking bike in the truck," and then she was like, "Hell no, I won't do that."
What? That's lame.
And I was like, "Yeah." Nah, but she would have to like bring all my tools and shit, you know.
Yeah, true enough. You change my
Damn, my
charger.
phone about to die.
I'm waiting on a
Charge.
bunch of tools.
It's on the charger right now, bro.
How's how's it about to die then?
Yeah, I'm on 1%. I just went from 2 to 1. I'm
Oh
not
my
lying,
god.
bro. I'll be back. I promise. I promise I'll be back.
But if I had to, I mean, for $150 or whatever this was, the fucking, that's like the best tool ever right here. For cheap, like a 8-inch bench vise.
I think I've got like a
I mean, something to beat on, something to, it's like a everything.
I think
A
mine's
lot
like a
of,
6 inch or something. 6 inch
yeah, I
vise.
mean, yeah, but still, even 6-inch vise. It's only gonna be a little smaller than this, but still, it's like something to beat on. You get something you can use as an anvil or something you can hold on to stuff. But yeah, fucking haven't used it yet, but I beat this on the coaster brake arm. I made it so it will fit the
Oh.
sprocket, but I was beating on it on the set of stairs I have.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, well, fuck that. Now I got this. I don't even, I'm like, I know all the work I can do with this.
Yeah, you can do a lot.
Instead of just like doing it like mobile home on the side of the bucket, like beating on the countertop.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you can still do it, but
Yeah, it's doable, but it's like a pain. It's a pain.
or whatever metal you can get. Like even this stuff here is something like this that's like, I don't know, maybe $1 or $1.50 or something at Home Depot. I could pound that into any shape I needed to make any kind of thing out of that.
Hope you guys are talking about vices.
Yeah, vices.
Yeah, we're talking about vices, caveman. How's it going,
You
man?
know, you got a good vice, I mean, or the bumper of a truck or whatever.
I
Yeah.
got a pretty good vice.
'Cause if you can smash that metal and get it where you want it, that's 99% of everything you do anyway.
Yeah.
Might just be a little corner, or it's just like whatever. Unless you buy electric bikes, they're all made. And that's like the difference. It's like you can buy an electric bike, it just put it together out of the box. But if you're gonna do something gas, you gotta have a shop, you gotta have some kind of welder. Your life is gonna be easier with like some kind of, like get like everyone else. Like a but then again, if you had that, then why would you mess around with a motorized bike when you could make like decent money on a car
Yeah.
and work on something that's actually gonna get you money.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, we're not in this hobby for the money. Definitely not.
Right.
Because I mean, if we were, ooh man, I don't even
I
know
mean,
what to tell you.
you can find some old beat up like van that you could live out of and fucking work on with the same investment.
Yeah, exactly.
$2,000 van and a couple of $100, and it is what it is. It's fun. You're not gonna have as much fun in the old van, the old stinky van.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, like the worst. A good way to go broke. Yeah, motorized bikes are definitely a good way to go broke.
Hey, but people spend more money on their boat or just getting it waxed or something. Stupid shit.
Yeah, I sold my 212 a couple days ago, and so that's going on one of my friend's boats. That's gonna be something. We're figuring out like a jet housing for it and everything. It's gonna be pretty wild.
Because they use those in like, I'm trying to think where the place is. It's where all the reeds and like all the water. Somewhere in Southeast Asia, they have like the four strokes on like
Oh,
this long.
yeah, those longtail Thailand boats.
Right. And there was a guy that had like some kind of crazy engine on it on YouTube that does like 80.
Yeah, CB Media. There's a guy that yeah, he does a whole bunch of he
Seen
just
that guy?
he just documents a whole bunch of stuff. They do like he just documents a whole bunch of stuff that all the crazy Thailand people do.
Right. He's got like some kind of Kubota tractor engine or something on it. And it's
Yeah,
just
like
like,
some of them have like those Isuzu diesel motors. Some of them have
right.
the guy that was CB Media was building a four-stroke, or he was building a rotary one actually that he was going to give away, but that ended up kind of going south, and so he couldn't do that anymore for whatever reason.
So yeah, there's a way to race it. We'll come up with it. Our human nature will come up with a hot rod.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's it's great.
Yeah, again, basically those were like something that you would paddle, like a canoe. And then they put motor, and then once they put motors on them, it's like they put every kind of motor you could think on it.
Yeah, yeah, and that's happening with motorized bikes, because like
It's the
you know
same thing.
yeah, I mean before people were like, oh, I'll put a China doll in it, and then they went to Minarelli's, and then they were doing AM6s. Now they're doing, now the Piaggio is like it's nothing. It's like, oh, you have a Piaggio, you know,
It was a
here it
Marini
is.
or Marini, but or whatever before that.
Yeah, the Franco Marini, yeah, those are cool.
That that was a big thing, like what, 10 years ago or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But now it's like you got to have like billet cases are so accessible. It's crazy.
And
But
then it was
like,
like the soft cylinders. I think the soft cylinders were that came out, and it kind of killed that Minarelli for a minute, and then
yeah,
it's back.
but then they came back. Minarelli's
Yeah,
came back. Yeah.
it's like,
I
okay, I'll raise your Minarelli. Then they went to the like you're saying the Piaggios and some of them other
Yep.
cylinders and liquid cylinders or whatever. It's like, yeah, okay, I'll raise you one.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's just trying to who's trying to one up each other.
Right. It's
Now
like a
it's like
13. It starts with a $13 fucking jog 50 cylinder, and now it's a fucking $300 fucking cylinder.
yeah, exactly. I mean that's exactly what my Piaggio cylinder is. It's a $300 cylinder, and I started
Right.
with like a 50 or like a 50 cc kit.
Right.
Stock
Right.
motor. I feel like I've kind of done that in a sense. I've just tried to raise myself by one basically, and then I'm just like way off the end now. I'm building a billet, like a billet side cover, you know, and Briggs and Stratton. What's up, Trent? Okay.
Right. It's like it's like once you get a little taste of power, you're not gonna go back to like the 50 cc.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know.
you'll go back, but like you'll have fun. You'll just have it to have fun with it, and you'll just like dog on it. You're not gonna like use it for reliability.
It'll be like a buddy, something for a buddy to
Yeah,
ride.
yeah. It'll be like, oh, I'm gonna loan this out to people. They can ride that. Do whatever they want with it. They can break it.
If it's raining or shitty, yeah, I'll take the old reliable, but not the
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
got the 15 grand in it.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah,
Or it's not even rideable. Like if you can't even ride it in the winter or the
yeah,
summer,
exactly.
just too radical.
Yeah.
Then you got that's what those Avengers are good for. It's like a soft cylinder
Oh,
without
what's
having
up,
to
Will
deal.
Campbell? I like the new account that you got. That's cool. Yeah, he's got a new little account.
Oh,
But
yeah, that's fun.
yeah, no,
I'm
they're fun.
I don't need to have a bike. I don't need to have the bike running and all that to have fun with it. I have fun with the parts. I have fun
Yeah,
setting this whole stuff. I have fun.
that's the whole hobby. You just have fun with it.
I had it. I had it in Florida. I had a lot of fun in Florida, going up and down the beach and shit. And it was like a 10 miles, I think, like round trip from was where I had my warehouse. I had like a mechanic shop. I was working on cars, and I had like other couple of businesses going, but I couldn't really dedicate any good time to the motorized bike. It was like basically the stock kit, I did put a exhaust on it, but I didn't really do much to it. It was like basically what came from the box out of the box and the dirt bike pipe, and that was it.
Yeah, exactly.
For like 6 or 8 years,
Yeah.
it didn't good.
I mean,
I didn't
that's
like the
that's what
shoes,
I
like
did, and I just like kind of slowly like I feel like I went a little backwards before I went forwards because I had so many issues with like air leaks and not figuring out how to like get the carb to seal correctly and like but that was like years ago and then I got a Phantom and then I was like, okay, well this is, maybe this is how I should do things and then I just kind of went up from there. It's kind of like an exponential graph. And it's like now I've got a Piaggio and then I'm going to be, pretty soon I'm going to be, having riding probably one of the fastest motorized bikes like ever. So I don't know, it's gonna be crazy.
yeah, and it's cool too because those guys you can get in there and play around with those guys that have been doing it a long time.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah. It's kind of funny. I don't really know where to place myself in that. I feel like
well,
I
that's how
almost.
you know. You'll figure it out because you'll get in there and there'll be guys that
Oh, he's
are
back.
better than you and not as good, and you'll go in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Like, okay, I can keep up with this dude. You'll figure it out. Like anything else, it doesn't. The more power doesn't necessarily guarantee a win. It just
Right. Yeah.
means it
No, it's
can
just
set.
how fast you can get around the track. That's about it. That's all the.
Yeah, bro. It's
Yeah.
the rider.
Yeah. It's the rider and you know. I mean, yes, to a certain point, you can. Power is going to mean something, but
Yeah.
it's only going to matter so much.
I mean,
Right,
even then,
right.
like, I mean,
Tracks.
a 120, like a 125 two stroke, right? Is would
It's the
compete with
clutch.
like
Yeah.
a 250
That is true. It
four
is.
stroke.
It is a lot of the clutch. The clutch is a big part of it now. Because I mean, honestly, you can just slap whatever cylinder you want onto a motorized bike bottom end. You just have to have what comes after that is the thing to figure out. Because you can you know as long as you have the correct stroker crank, whatever, you can put whatever you want onto anything. You just have to be able to put the power to the ground.
Yeah. And like suspension and stuff like that.
I mean,
Like
it's
some
Tires.
like.
guys in 10 years, like it's been like 10 or 15 years. Some of those guys have been going around that same for a year.
Yeah.
So they know that track. They know like whatever.
Exactly.
And it's like
I thought the
what
3D
would
Motorsports was only rated for about 30 or something, or was that the standard, not the heavy duty one? I didn't know it was rated for 40 plus. Check the site. 40
Bro,
plus.
Loki.
All right,
Atlanta should do one.
dude. I'm pretty sure they did one at one point, didn't they? I feel
Bro,
like.
if Atlanta did one, I would go.
Yeah, you should. I feel like they did one on like an oval track thing.
Uh, see,
an
I want
old
the
track.
I want the twisties. I want the turnies.
Yeah.
But that's honestly in the South. That's pretty much all we have.
Uh huh.
We have a few kart tracks, but they're mostly indoor.
Yeah, I think one of the last karting tracks that I went to um, it's called Pat's Acres, and they I don't know, they shut down a couple of years ago, and that was like kind of annoying. But I think the karting track that I used to go to a lot um, was I think they're still going, and that's a place out in like the middle of nowhere, Oregon. But I used to go there and test a bunch, but then I grew out of my cart, so whatever.
Dude, I low key want to get into it.
Dude, it's expensive. It's really expensive compared to motorized bikes. Like the
I
motors are
know.
easily like double the price. Like if you're gonna buy
Yeah,
one, but if you're gonna build one, I think that's probably the better way to go. But it's kind of
but
like
like,
you got to piecemeal it together, and it's gonna take a lot longer.
yeah,
And then the people in that hobby are a lot more snobby than they are in this hobby because like
Oh, yeah.
True.
they're like, oh, I know exactly, I know what parts are what and this and that and everything. I'm gonna gatekeep this part. I'm not gonna sell this to you because you're, blah 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 blah. You know,
Yeah.
whatever, something like that. But
If you're building a go-kart to go around your neighborhood or something, that's one thing. But if you're gonna compete with like guys that are racing those go-karts that are like
yeah,
generate,
it gets
you know,
really, it gets,
Yeah.
because that's if you think about it, that's where like all the F1
That's how
guys
you get
started.
into racing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
like
that's how
Dude,
they
like
started.
low key dream career, endurance racing.
go-kart junior or whatever stuff, you know.
That
Like
happens in
I don't
multiples.
wanna be with the snobby F1 guys. I wanna be like fucking toughing it out, 12-hour, 24-hour races.
I mean, I think a good way to get into that is to get a cheap little car and go to
Yeah, low
24 hours
key.
of lemons.
Dude, I'm
You
about
should
to get the
try that.
Miata. I'm about to get the
Ooh,
Miata.
put like the
MX5
giant.
Cup.
Ooh,
MX5 Cup.
you could,
And
bro.
see,
An
cause I don't
ex-girlfriend
want
of
to
mine had
jump.
an MX-5 and she wants to do some cup racing with that. I still talk to her every once in a while.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Dude, I'm
sweet.
like the lemons would be cool, but I don't want to use the Miata for that because
Yeah,
it's
it's
gonna
gonna get
get
beat.
destroyed.
It's gonna get beat real bad.
I want to keep the aerodynamics. What little there are, I don't want to make them worse.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think a lot of people actually go there to like really try to like actually win, but
Yeah. I'm gonna put like a
some
dude,
people
I'm
just
gonna
go
put
there
like
to
a
just
body
like,
kit on it.
ooh, Trent's currently
I'm like
building the RDM
I'm
Piaggio. Come on, Trent, come up here, bro.
hell yeah.
I
Come
went
Do
to
it.
this
show us.
go-kart
Give
Do
us
it,
a
Modesto.
brother.
look.
Like I was out in Modesto probably, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 years ago. And I went to this go-kart track out there and it was all like electric.
Oh, yeah,
And
I
so
think a lot of
Yay.
those.
like they can stop it at any time and and resume it or whatever. It was still fun, but it was like without the gasoline and all that, it was kind of like
It's a
it
little
was still
boring.
fun, but it was like being on like a slot car, like the old
Yeah,
or fucking
it's
what
like
is it
bumper
like
cars.
whatever, like in the living room.
Yeah.
Oh shit, like like all someone's got to do is pull the trigger. But it was
Dude.
still fun, but it wasn't like the same as like if it was the old gas and style. But I think a lot of that electric's like taking everything over. Like it's
I
just
just got
easier.
an idea.
And I can't remember how much it costs, but yeah, just even if it's just a go kart track, just on their go karts, you're still gonna have some practice getting around a track,
Yeah.
fighting the corners and fighting with other people and shit.
Yeah, I took my shit out on the greenway and that was like a humbling experience.
What do you mean?
Well, I fucking washed out the first time I went there.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I don't talk about that one. It's real embarrassing.
When I think of when I
That's how
think of
you look
like
at it. It's like,
greenways, I think of like golf courses.
Nah, bro. Dude, greenways are like these super fucking tight walking trails.
Dang.
Like
Like through the woods or like
through wooded areas in like
ooh.
neighborhoods and shit. You're not supposed to take motorized vehicles on it, but
Yeah,
fuck it. I don't know.
we got a
I don't
couple
have
that
a
are like
plate and
that.
they all connect to neighborhoods and
Yeah.
I could just like fuck off.
Yeah, we
like
got a
behind
couple that are like
the
that that it's
cul-de-sac,
like
like behind the cul-de-sac, like shortcut to the store type of thing.
yeah.
Yeah, bro.
And
And
then
also,
you're getting in trouble with that because whatever, it's not a maintained road.
If I hear greenway, I
yeah,
think of golf courses as well.
yeah.
Hey, I'm not the only one.
But they are sometimes connected to golf courses. And dude,
Dude,
there
that's
was
where I
this one
found
time.
that bike.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
There was an e-bike guy and he was on the greenway and he fucking pulled over and he went and I just
What
like
the
I
hell?
rode by him and I like clutched in and like and
Just rev
like
bombed him.
right by him. Yeah, right by him. And then he just like
Just press and hold the
and
kill
but
switch. Just let off.
dude Dude, the plot thickens.
Oh
My
god.
fucking throttle cable snapped. Like while I
Ooh,
was like running away from him,
that's
and
hilarious.
I got a good distance away from him, but he caught up to me. And then he started trying to bitch me, dude. And then I was just like,
This is your throttle. Like the last time you need your throttle cable to snap, it's like assholes
Exactly.
on your
yeah,
ass.
bro.
And you
Dude. And so you know what I did, bro?
What'd you do?
I reached down to the carb
Just
because
like, where,
that's when I had the
where?
floppy dick carb on there.
Oh yeah.
And I
There you
reached
go.
down to the fucking carb and I just yanked that shit.
Dude, there you go. I mean,
Got
as
it
long
back
as
to my
dude, as
truck.
long as it's got a little bit, that's all you need.
Yeah.
All you need is just that little bit. You just,
Dude, low key, the move,
dude,
pit
yeah.
bike
Pit
throttle,
pit bike throttles are
because
great. That's all that I
they
run.
have the spicer, they have the spacer in it.
What do you mean? This?
They have like a wire guide.
Oh, the cable routing.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. It's got like that little disc at the top of it, kind of.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know
Or
what you're talking about.
it's like a little triangle. It's like, and it has like a, so you got the damn throttle and it's got the holes where your cable goes in,
Yeah, the throttle
right?
tube. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the damn it goes down,
Hmm.
right? And where it enters
Yeah.
the actual like cable housing, there's like a
I know
spacer
what
in
you're
there
talking
that's a
about. Yeah.
guide,
Yeah, it's
and it
that
like frees up the dead space.
that piece that slit that like sits down in there.
back
Yeah,
adjuster. Yeah, but you could get in there and use it as a hand throttle if there's enough of it.
yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, no, that's
But
that's pretty
dude,
cool.
the 125, I'm having fun on it.
Yeah.
But that shit is too loud.
Really.
That shit is
Wait,
too fucking
wait,
loud, bro.
you
I
got the
couldn't take that on a
125
greenway.
on what do you
So
have the
get
125 on?
like got away from that dude though. You were able to so like whatever survive whatever that dude was gonna
Oh
have for
yeah.
it.
He was like, you really should not have that. I was like, I don't care.
Cool.
Don't
You,
care. And he was
what are
like,
you, a cop?
and then I got back on it and I started to like pedal away. And then he was like, I'm gonna call the cops. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. And then like I just kept pedaling. But I was like, I was
Yeah.
so tired because I
Yeah.
like, and then I was just like heaving and hoving. And I was like, wait a minute. And I just fucking like
Yeah.
grab that shit, dump the clutch, gone.
Yeah, exactly.
And the
Dude,
cops ain't
that
get
makes me imagine like if some shit like that would have happened with me when I was on my way back from the ride out. I wouldn't have given a fuck. I just would have like just went home.
Yeah.
I was
I
just trying to
just,
get home.
dude, and like, so one time I went back there and they had like a little security guard.
Oh my god.
But this is the very short amount of time where I had my Minarelli with
Oh yeah.
a actual jog on it.
Uh huh.
So like, dude, he started to chase me
What the hell? What did he
and
have?
like a golf cart, like a security golf
Oh,
cart. They go 45.
damn. They go
But
45?
yeah, yeah, because they're jailbroken. But
That's
they
crazy.
can't turn.
They can't.
They can't. They have a short wheelbase, but they can't turn like a bike.
up heavy.
Oh, they
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 just
just have
like
a horrible rain
they use
found me.
it
Oh boy.
down here. So what do you do to the poor guy that was chasing you in the golf cart? You take him down to like a place you knew he wasn't going to go.
Yeah, dude. No, I didn't even know where I was going because this was like I had been there, but this was a part where like I didn't even know where it was.
But yeah, you just had to get the fuck out of town. And then was
Oh
he in
yeah,
a? Would you get him in a duck pond or something?
no, he just gave up. I think I didn't see him again. I was gone. I hit the target and like sat there for a while, and then like found another way to my truck.
They probably hired that guy just for that.
Yeah, but I don't care. I still do it when I need to test.
Well, at least he didn't get it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's the way that I
but
I
I
run. I
think
just like
I think once you outrun Seki, that's when they get the cops.
Ooh. Hmm. Oh, because they're just that
But
butthurt
I like,
that they got beat.
Oh yeah.
yeah, a lot of them have shit. A lot of them have damn creeks by them, and so
Huh.
like, dude, I go fishing there a lot, and there hasn't been security or like a cop or anything. So might hit it. I think shit's cooled down enough.
Right, right. Keep enough places that you can go around so that by the time you get back around again, it's cooled off. So you're
Yeah,
not like,
but
oh, what?
also I found like a nice dirt trail that a lot of people bicycle on that runs along the Tennessee River for like 25 miles.
Nice.
That shit is nice, and it has a lot of like loops that go around like farms, all dirt trails and shit, but they're like well driven.
Like old horse, like trails they had, like horse and buggy days and stuff, type
Yeah,
stuff. Old abandoned railroad or whatever. But usually
yeah,
this, you
real
see,
Red Dead Redemption shit.
you'll see it when you go over like a bridge or something or whatever, like
Yeah,
what you got of.
but
Uh,
dude, that's the fishing mobile. It's treating me right.
I got endless trails here. But then like there's certain trails that I can just take my like pedal bike down that are that aren't very wide, that are basically like a footpath on either side of this canal with water.
Yeah.
So this is all houses, but it's still set up like 200 years ago when it was all like farms, and like every farm would have their water, and they don't
Hmm.
give up the water right, so it's just watering lawns or whatever it's doing.
Hell yeah. That's a W.
It's like
See, I
and
wish I lived there.
this trails, like
My shit is getting gentrified.
Yeah, welcome to my area. Like I
True.
mean, dude, it's
They're
so
taking
many
away my trails and my
so
farmland,
bad.
and they're putting in fucking faggoty ass down repeat homes, and they have
right.
no trees in their lawn, and it fucking pisses me off. And they all drive Teslas.
Yeah, they're putting a bunch of those in my area too. Well, they've had stuff like that in my area for a while. So I mean, I guess I can't really complain.
Yeah.
That's how
But I mean, I
basically
can't do anything about it. So it's like whatever.
What'd
they
you
did
say,
that in
Jason?
like the 80s. Like when I was a kid growing up, it was like everything was like Mayberry, and then boom, all these places sold all within like about 10
Yeah,
years.
that's what's happening to me.
And so it's like it's everywhere eventually.
Bro, I know it's sad, dude.
At least I used to
I'll
go
be
hunting
right back, though.
like
I'll be right
gated.
back.
Like literally, if I went hunting now, or even back then, like 30 years ago, if I went hunting today, where I used to go hunting when I was a kid,
What the fuck?
I would be hunting in someone's like where their septic tank is in their backyard.
Uh,
It would
yeah,
be
I'm good, bro.
I might as well go
Sorry.
hunting at the mall, you know? Fucking but yeah, it's like I saw that huge explosion happen. And then I went up north and it wasn't any better. But
Dude,
yeah,
Mossy, have you watched Jared's streams very recently?
I've seen it. I saw a little bit today. He was,
Did you see the one? Did you see the one where that one girl joined the stream?
oh yeah, the one that was all over you. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, dude, she's trying to join it right now. It's funny. I'll be right
yeah.
back.
Let her on. And then what she said she was gonna get a hold of you and never did.
Oh God,
She
no,
was saying
she's been texting me every once in a while.
she just want to troll it.
All right, I'll be right back.
Oh, what's good? Who joined?
But that sucks that you know it's like don't get sentimental about it because you're just gonna find another place that's got land that because what it is it's like it's gonna be like DLM land because out west They're never gonna do shit with it because it's like the military base or it's the reservation for the native people or it's some kind of water district or it's some kind of the state or the
Shit, here we
The
county.
one
go.
I found is a protected native land. It's like a historic native land, and it's a wildlife management area.
Right. And so they'll never mess with that.
Hi, what's up, people?
They'll mess with it.
Oh boy.
Be like 100 years before they sell that and turn that into a fucking golf course, whatever.
What?
Yeah,
About New Mexico.
Caveman.
Hello,
Look,
they ain't gonna
boy.
sell that shit.
Nobody owns nothing in New Mexico.
I saw a movie tonight. I watched The Sinners. Hi, everybody.
I've been hearing a lot about that, honestly.
It was
What'd you-
really good.
Okay, now I can see what's going on.
It's- What are you
Uh,
doing?
I'm working on stuff.
What stuff?
Like stuff.
Dead boy.
And a guy in the hat. Have you watched The Sinners, the movie?
No,
It was
It's
really
like a new.
good.
It's a new movie. Apparently,
It's
I haven't
good.
even watched it yet.
Who's in it though?
Michael.
Michael B. Jordan?
Michael Bay.
Nah, he black.
And so excuse me, I went with my boyfriend. Stop. Can you shut up?
What?
That boy looking ugly as fuck.
I didn't even say anything.
Can you stop? I do like you, but what is that? I'm confused what's going on.
That's
I'm
frog
sorry. My
walk.
brain's going and going. I'm sorry.
Don't
he's
even,
got a
don't
big
even worry.
hammer.
I got a hammer.
What is that, a real hammer? Or is that fake?
No, it's a fake hammer. Why?
Dead blow hammer.
It's a real
Guy
hammer.
in the hat, can you talk, please? Can we be friends? I'm sorry. My brain is like, I can't. I'm sorry. That sectional stuff in that movie was really horny.
That's a real hammer.
It's like I found it on eBay. It's got
Oh,
like
Guy,
shit.
who
Oh,
is
it's
right
getting
next
good.
to me?
it's brass.
That'd be-
Jared.
That'd be good for
What's
True
up,
and
Jared?
Greg.
You're on mute. You're on
That's
mute,
what this
Jared.
is-
It's Jared.
That's the one thing I'm.
You don't know
I'm-
Jared? It's Jared from
Yes,
Scream.
I don't know him. I don't know him.
You know Jared.
know his
You're just on a
podcast.
stream.
Nobody knows me.
She loves my mole. She thinks it's sexy.
No, I don't.
Got the true and
Yeah.
there's some wedges to go in and like if I need to spread.
Excuse me, what are you guys are up to? Who is that?
But this is a true stand here. Haven't figured out
I'm
what
doing
No,
some
where
beer.
are you
What
from?
the stream is? I'm
There's
just
a
the only girl in here.
Perhaps-
Oh my god, where's the girls at?
No, where are
Stefan's
you
a
from?
girl.
Where are you from, boy?
I'm from Florida.
and the bench vice can squeeze stuff
No, you're
together.
not. You're lying. The guy in the hat, where are you from?
Florida.
Colorado.
No, the other guy. I don't know his name.
Two hats. Colorado.
And where is he from? With the messed up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who is that guy? Never show his face. I don't know what's this going on here.
What guy?
Bro, what?
That guy. Why
I
is
got
so
two-
weird?
I
I
got
am
two
the only
accounts.
girl in here.
Oh, me?
I was.
Can you put me next to my lover?
That's why.
Can you put next to me my lover?
See, she's
My
What
lover
the
right there,
fuck?
that boy.
Wait, Jared, are you with Op One?
Yes, we're with Op1 right now.
Hell yeah.
Bam,
What's up,
bam.
bro? How's it
We're
going?
at the motel here
Hey,
in Natchez, Mississippi.
Hell yeah.
We left Kevin down in his room so he could go to get
Oh,
some
fuck yeah.
Boy.
We're in here to smoke some pot and hang out with y'all. We did not know that you were going live tonight, Cam. Boy, I'm glad that I caught it before it was too late.
Yeah, I went live an hour later.
He was Kevin.
So tired.
We're all tired.
We have
How's the
monster.
weather looking
We
tomorrow,
have
Jared?
caveman.
How's the
Who's
weather
Grant?
looking tomorrow?
Grant? Maybe it was Grant. I don't remember. I don't remember.
How's your weather looking tomorrow for the ride?
It was supposed to be a nice day tomorrow. It was terribly wet here when I got here. But when I checked the Google for the update for weather, it says a clear day tomorrow. Yeah, we'll check again. He wants to leave at
You
6
better
or
see
7
it.
overnight.
I'm so bad.
Nine, sound about right?
Yeah, I'm so bad.
Yeah, that's
Tan, is that the plate?
What's up?
The last few days, you guys had so much weather coming down, like through Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, whatever, a lot of it coming down.
I assumed like at my house that they weren't even wet here, but apparently I was dead wrong.
Yeah, I
It's a-
saw your stream earlier today.
I know, man. I was not. I left my house in full sun. It ended up full sun here though, nice and hot by the time sunset.
Well,
Yeah, looks like it's gonna be good for a while.
So he
Looks
took
really-
me out to dinner. We ate shrimp and catfish. Another man had catfish. Kevin had the steak and fries.
Fuck yeah, bro. But bro, let me tell you, when you get catfish fresh out the water, any fish fresh out the water, you gotta do it that
Out
way.
the water.
Fresh out the water, bro.
what
You
is
gotta
this
catch 'em
app
yourself.
called? Excuse me, what is this app called, Rian?
What's I gotta check out?
What's the app called?
Google Meet.
And in a bunch of fishing spots, and there's a guy on
And then can you add people on here?
Channel
You
Cat.
can
and
you can invite people to join the stream.
crayfish and whatever. Some kind of
Oh,
fish.
Chat. I'm so sorry, guys. I have no way to talk to you guys. My apologies for not being able to talk to the chat.
Yeah, my bad. I mean,
I know.
if
I'm
I
just
would, I
saying.
could.
I get no way to. I'm on that single device,
Wait,
so I have. No,
technically, I could. I might be able to. I just have to pull up my own
Guy?
chat.
The only one that can see the only one that have to be able to do the chat would be Tan.
yeah, I think so. I don't have it. I have no second device. I'm on my phone. All
I
gotta
mean,
go-
you can I think some people's phones will automatically minimize Google Meets and let it run in the background while you're watching the stream. But I don't
You
know.
have to have a second device in also.
Oh! I hear what you're saying. So you think if I hit the circle button that y'all are gonna stay watching me, right?
Yeah, like if you just go back home and then it'll do its thing.
You'll
And
just
then
have
you
an
and then you go on YouTube.
I'm seeing two like Stefans, and one of them.
Oh, it won't let me join or it won't let me watch the stream.
No, I
guess.
got it, dude. Just like you said. I have y'all
Oh,
minimized.
wait.
It's just me and you, Stefan,
Oh,
instead of
I
everybody
figured
else.
it out. Yeah.
Yep. I'm here. Good evening, Josh, Anonymous. Josh Anonymous.
Oh, it's yeah. You know who Anonymous is?
It was an anonymous.
No, we don't. We thought that was Will Campbell, but maybe it's not.
No, it's definitely Will Campbell. Come on.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah, okay.
get
I
real
thought-
here.
I
gotta
thought
be.
it was Will Campbell.
It's
I thought
got
it was
to
It's
be.
1000% Will Campbell.
Dude,
He
he
ain't
wants
fooling
to
nobody.
think everybody's been talking about his injury and I'm so sorry for him.
Who's
Well, I was
injury?
getting ready to do it again, but I see he was live, so I'm not going to try to,
Excuse me,
All my
Jared. I
friends
don't
are-
know who these people are. I don't know who's Jason.
Dude,
I
they're
don't know you.
they're just everyone. It's our big misfit family.
Yeah.
We all gotta. We all
We just
basically.
be building, you know.
Guy up there. Show
Gail, I see,
your
brother.
muscles.
Who, me?
The common thread is
Yes,
some
you,
people
show it.
No.
interest in bikes, whatever.
Show your muscles.
No.
But that's how you figure out who everybody is. It's all like everyone's in different stages of messing around with these motorized bikes.
Yep.
Not me.
Yeah.
I'm just here to chill with you guys.
Right,
I'm the
so you're
only
gonna
girl.
You gotta get a motorized bike.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to build one.
You're gonna
Yeah,
get
you're
your
in the
Don't do
stage.
that.
You're in the stage before motorized bikes.
Yeah.
How
You're
can I
just
do
now,
that?
yeah, you're in the getting introduced to a motorized bike stage.
Yeah,
You're gonna have-
exactly.
It's like $40 at like a bike berry and get a motorized engine.
Oh God.
You buy a bicycle,
My buddy
that's
Leonard
steel.
couldn't even start.
It's like a
You buy a
60
goddamn steel bicycle and you throw that shit on there and then you fuck it up and fix it and fuck it up and fix it and then you learn.
Yeah,
And then you
that's
just keep doing
really
that
how it
over
went
and
for
over
me.
and over again until eventually you become good enough to tell other
Jared.
people how not to fuck their shit up.
Jared,
That's pretty accurate.
Yo, you know he
Jared,
I'll walk out there.
I knew when he
Yeah.
talked to 369 Club.
Jared.
Listening.
motorized bike engine just to have it
What's
on.
up, Leo?
Why are you not yourself tonight? Why are you not trolling tonight? Your show, remember?
My show?
Yes. Why are you not on your
Because at Tan Boys Live, I forgot
Yeah,
that it was Friday
it's
night.
my
Friday.
got
it's my night.
respect.
It's my night. No, we share
Jared,
nights.
Jared, I have a simple question for you. Do you troll on your channel? It's your Wheel South right now. Wow.
Say it
Damn.
again.
It's your Wheel South right now. It's not like trolling. What the
Oh,
heck,
well-
Jared?
When does Jared ever troll? I don't know if Jared's
On
ever
your
trolled before.
channel. It's on your channel, Jared.
I don't even know what you're
Where
asking.
is that Santa Claus guy?
Oh, dude, Ken?
Yeah,
Ken?
Ken.
Oh, Ken, he went to a better place.
You got to send out notifications in his role.
Yes.
Where's Ken?
Ken, he went to he moved. He's moving.
Not
Where?
surprised either.
He's in the process of moving to Arizona.
Right now?
Yeah. It'll take him a while though, because he's like going through a bunch of stuff right now with his family.
Too many meth heads.
Wheel with a ham.
I kind of deleted for 5 seconds ago because it was that bad. So I was
Yeah, Wheel was a terrible
I
hammer.
didn't really say that. I'm like, God, don't do that. You can't say that.
Yeah. A Tan Boy appears to be working on a 4-stroke. I've seen a case piece come up in the air.
This is gold. You're welcome. You're welcome, man.
Have you been
That
on
shit,
No.
Ken.
This
Let
is
me tell
Google.
you right now, bro. You're doing exactly what like I'm planning to do with my granddad.
I'm just saying,
You want-
there's
dude,
another one.
Do you want a Briggs?
You use
You want
Google
free Briggs?
for a place to meet like this.
Yeah.
They can use that. They'll use that to entrap your ass from some. Fuck that place. I'm not going there.
What would they do with it? No.
I'll tell you, we're not being. I'll tell you
I'm on it.
by the police,
Yes, I know.
and you'll get entrapped by the police. Let them send you the wrong message,
Ah,
and they'll put your ass in jail. 'Cause they get the money from the state from that around here. Millions of people they can put in there for shit on the
y'all
internet.
have porn?
Huh?
Y'all have porn?
What do you mean?
Can you easily get the porn on your internet? Hell yeah. Not in Florida anymore, not in Texas, not in
Yeah,
several states.
I
You've
know.
never heard of this, haven't you?
Yes,
They shut the shit down, dude.
they need to.
They did,
Yeah,
dude.
man. What, Jared? What do you
Easily
do
get the
anymore?
porn.
That's good.
Yeah, you need to verify your
Age.
yeah, your age and all. And I'm not going to go through all that.
I'm good. If I
Dude,
did
this
that,
is like it's gonna
I
go
can-
back
I
to
can
like
move my hand
the
and see.
1980s, and you guys are in high school trying to fucking like
No, it's-
smuggle Playboys and shit.
It's gonna go back
Dude,
to
that's
the
what I'm saying, dude. It's
1950s.
gonna
That's
get weird.
That's what
Dude, they
this
don't
is.
even
This
have
is
to
gonna
have
go
the
back.
magazine, so they ain't got no magazines to get no more.
It's gonna get to like
People are
like
gonna
Andy
make them
Griffith
like in
show,
prison.
like Mayberry kind of stuff.
This is the thing. Some of them southern states, you don't want to run into the wrong cop.
No.
And
Yeah.
you're
That is true.
In the middle of all them southern states, you fucking cousin of fucking.
Wasn't fucking with you back then.
Hey, low key,
anyway.
low key though.
Buddy.
My uncle's a cop.
Ooh,
I know any cop.
Them southern, you get in that Louisiana cop, that the wrong one. You don't want that. You don't Mississippi or whatever. You don't want.
No, but he's a cop in my city.
oh, you're lucky.
I'm
Yeah,
chilling.
You're good.
I get
you
a
know?
ticket.
They'll only stomp on you until they find out.
They'll only stomp on you.
YouTube's good enough for me.
Stomp on you a little bit, just and then they'll figure out who you are, and they'll okay, good. But if you ain't got that, in long southern state to jail.
And this is free too, huh? Free
God
extra.
damn.
Yeah. I
Picking
Googled me. Yeah, I'm not going to the police headquarters. What is that?
You're gonna end up picking strawberry farm for a while.
Bro, fucking sweaters.
Uh-huh. That's
What
where the
about
police
sweaters?
come now and try to entrap your ass.
Huh?
In that.
According to the law, they're looking for someone to pick strawberries for a fucking 90 days. Well, whatever. It's a recruitment. They're out recruiting for whatever, Boss Hog or whatever, some dude that's got his white suit.
5-4 that Josh sent him. No, I see it.
Just be extra careful, unless you know the sheriff. Fucking
Retard.
Was he-
What the fuck?
Oh, sorry. We're talking about stuff.
Timing.
Yeah. Very good timing.
Dude, I timed some valves for the first time. I'm so proud of myself.
there you go.
Congratulations.
Oh, sorry, I was responding to fucking sweaters, dude.
Oh. You timed some valves on what? What'd you time some
Yeah,
valves
my
on?
125.
Oh, wait.
Chain.
Wait, you're the one with you got the white gas pipe frame
Yeah,
with the
bro.
125 on it? Wait, that
Yeah.
was you?
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing that thing. I was like, damn, that's kind of sweet.
Look,
Yeah.
you had to adjust
Where'd
the
you get
timing.
where'd you get
on
the
it.
mount from?
Huh?
Where'd you get the mount from?
I made it.
Oh shit. That's cool.
Yeah. I
You just
fucking
drill
I cut up a
you just drill a
dolly.
bunch of holes.
Yeah, I cut up a dolly, and then I went to Tractor Supply and got some like U-bolts and shit, and some. I took the like metal plates, and it's like good steel. And then I drilled some holes and shit, and then made some like drainage cutouts so I could drain the oil. It took me about 2 weeks to get everything like settled in, and then actually something really cool. I got an L bracket, and then I drilled some holes in it, and then I took the motorized bike, like seat tube thing, and then I got some like bolts and put it in, and then I used like acorn nuts and Loctite and shit, and nothing's come loose.
Damn.
Whose dolly did you cut up?
I don't know,
Raoul's.
but it was just some like kind of surface rusty old steel one.
Just the neighbors.
No, actually, bro. Actually, it was
Stole
a
his
family
girlfriend after
friend's.
that.
It was a family friend's, but we've had it for like 3 years and they haven't asked for it back. So,
What's left of it?
dude, like the wheels and like the fucking bar.
So nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. Dude, hey,
Tractor Supply.
but like,
That's really cool for a lot of stuff.
dude, I fucking love Tractor Supply. It's my favorite store now.
Dude, I don't have any kind of Tractor Supply over here.
Lame.
I have Harbor Freight.
Harbor Freight's pretty good, but you can't get shit like at Tractor Supply. I got like really good fucking fuel line from there. Trying to think what else.
They got a lot of
Fuel
chain.
filters and shit. I got a chain from there.
I got a bunch of 1/8 thick metal that's like angle iron and straight pieces. That's
Yeah.
like,
See, I'm thinking about.
I was on the other stream.
What?
I found like this
Huh?
like 3 foot long metal at Tractor.
Excuse me, I'm the guy up there. Why do you have a curly hair?
Because I was born with it. The fuck?
What kind of question is that?
Why does it
yeah.
seem like that? A shark.
Huh?
Why
fuck?
is your mustache not growing?
Damn.
This bitch. What the fuck?
Why is your
Oh, dude,
Why
I
are
gotta
you
give her one.
blunter than the fucking hammers we were showing earlier?
Yeah,
because
Jesus.
because that's fake.
Thor's hammer.
His hammer's fake and Jason's hammer's real. So hi.
Man, this bitch.
I know Will
Who
Campbell's
is
definitely going to
this?
get a clip of me hitting myself in the head with a hammer.
Oh,
You
the
need to
fuck
grow.
is
You need to
this?
grow out your beard.
The dead blow
Me?
hammer
I need to
won't
grow my
put.
beard out. I've been trying for about 5 years. No, I'm playing.
Bitch,
I trimmed
you
so I
got
don't
more
look
beard than
homeless.
me.
Yeah, I know. It's rough. Well, it doesn't
Not
really
you,
look like a
Tan.
beard.
Not you,
Ooh.
Tan.
Ooh. Ooh.
Hey,
Damn.
that shit kind of there. It's imprinting. It'll be there. I'm 19 years old. The fuck? I'm a
Yeah, well,
baby.
give the man some, cut the man some slack. Come on.
Kid,
Who the fuck are you? Who are
they
you?
kid
I don't
for
know. Maybe
like
she got bullied in high school too much or something. You know,
That's what I'm saying, bro. Did you like have any social interaction at
not
all?
enough. Not enough. I'm not trying to like be mean or anything, but I'm just speaking the truth.
what you
Nah,
should kid.
She started that shit.
Yeah, then she's gone to sleep again. Like
No,
Jack, like Jack in the Box.
just
Pop up.
joking. I'm just trying to figure out who these people are.
Tan should
And
get
Jason,
one of
and
those-
Jason looks like Santa Claus at the
Oh! No.
Damn,
Damn.
Anyways,
damn, Jason.
Tractor Supply fucking bangs. I'm about to buy one of those mini Jeeps.
You need to be
You're
going
not gonna
out
buy a
with
mini
her.
Jeep, bro.
Bitch,
But
shut
like-
up.
There's
You.
there's like a metal body working kit. It's like a bunch of different hammers, and I can't
Hey,
remember how much.
Jason.
$100.
Jason.
Oh
Do
my
you
fucking
know,
god.
Do you know
Holy
who Santa
shit.
Claus is?
This is Will Campbell. This is gold.
Can you
You're
kick
right.
her?
No.
Can you mute her? I'm gonna
kid.
mute her.
There's
Santa
a
I
cheap
can't,
little-
bro. Fucking mute this. Mute this hoe.
But
God
I feel
damn,
bad.
Jared muted
Fuck.
himself.
dude.
He's
Who
listening.
even is that, bro?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know how she found my channel.
Button or whatever.
Dude.
Wait, never mind. I posted
Look,
my channel in
Here's
Jared's
a little
chat.
tip for you.
So you want to check?
Here's a little tip for you. When other people are talking, don't interrupt. Sorry, Jason. I'm doing that to you.
That's
Like,
all right.
but I just got to get this message across. When other people are fucking talking, don't interrupt them. Wait for a little goddamn break in the moment, and then say something.
Right, I was trying to interrupt Nicole there or whatever. Noel,
Nicole.
whatever.
It's like say her name wrong just to piss
The
her off.
dab. She done too many dabs.
The damn.
What I was trying to say is, Tan, you want to get one of those kits for like $100? It's like a body kit, like Eastwood or something, or Harbor
Oh
Freight.
yeah, I got one of those.
And that way you can make any metal, any shape, and whatever.
Yeah, I've got one of those. I've got a bunch of ball peen hammers too.
Right. You might only need it one time, but for fucking that one time, and a fucking badass kit. I gotta get some. I'm in the middle of getting all that shit together.
TJ, you missed it, man.
One of those leather
You
shot bags. We got it.
You
What
missed
happened?
it, bro.
All right. It's on
What
the
happened?
Anyways,
it's on the motor.
hell yeah. Do you got clearance and shit? It all work?
Yeah, it seemed legit.
Fucking throw it on that shit.
Is that flathead?
Yeah. I gotta wait for the gasket though, because somehow the gasket didn't get shipped to me. So I gotta take this thing back off.
Wait,
Damn it.
is it a dual exhaust?
No, no, it's got I just have the intake like that. It's just a
Oh, true.
Yeah. I go down.
I gotta put a better shot on
You
this
need
thing.
to take some of that piece of the home. You know, when I wake up in the morning, he'll have it hidden from me somewhere, and I'm just gonna get it in the back of the house.
Colby asked me if he needed to put it in my truck. I'm like, no, Colby, I'm home. Come on in.
Yeah, I was like, but if you want to make it up for me and put it out there, I'll come down and get it.
It sure would be nice of you.
Yeah. I was like, you can just stick it. I was like, you can just stick it in the shop. I go out the shop.
What kind of mount you have on the bike?
Richie forgot to change. Change. And I Richie, that's how it works.
No, they're not bringing money.
That's how it works.
That don't go
And
together.
that's not how it works. I'm a hot
It's not how it works, bro. It's not how it works.
smoking, dumb cunt.
Bro, this is fucking Saunders right here.
Dude, this is Saunders. This is actually Saunders.
This is Saunders, dude.
This is really Saunders.
This is fucking Saunders.
Saunders is the last name. I went to school with a bunch of people named that. So I don't know what they're calling it.
What were you saying, Jason?
Well, it's like I was wondering what
Holy
you had
shit.
mount. I was wondering what you had for a sliding mount on the
I got
for the rig, like the bike end.
I got like a the 49cc plate that you for the Hushang. I got that, and that's bolted to a bunch of it's just bolted to well that the plate's going to be welded to the frame, and then I'm just going to bolt it directly down to the frame.
What happened to my youth? What
I got
happened?
this from AliExpress for like really cheap. It's like a piece of like it's like a spacer for like the 79.
Yeah. I could use that, but I kind of need the clearance a little more than I need the space, I think.
Briggs
I
is
need
a
the
little-
sliding mount.
Dude, low key, I think I want to get.
Briggs, your cylinder goes up and down, and on the other one, it's like it's at an angle, like 45-degree angle. So this helps.
Yeah,
get it
yeah.
up. This helps
With the, like,
Hey,
on the
hey guys.
Briggs, this for the Tav, but on the Briggs, it wouldn't matter. It's like all set up for it. It's different.
I kind of got
What's
I
up?
got a question for y'all.
What?
But that's
What's
a
up?
piece.
So, right now the valve cover, right, is resting on my gas tank, right?
Oh, have you seen
So,
Jeff?
I think I'm
what the hell
like,
is his name?
I
Jeff
want to
Sigler?
ask from y'all's experience.
Then we
Like-
got this one for
I might be running into some issues, and is that from that? Like, I get gas coming out the. I think my gas is fucking boiling.
No, it's the you're talking about the breather. Or it's like it's venting a bunch out of the breather. I don't know. I just run a long hose.
No,
Don't
dude.
even worry about it.
No, bro. I think it's like,
Well,
a
it's
lot,
you're
bro.
talking about it. It's shooting out of the top of the gas cap, right?
yeah. No,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
the
yeah,
top. It's
yeah.
shooting out of the whole fucking gas cap.
Well,
And
what
I
do you
have
mean
a
whole
gasket
gas
in there.
cap?
I have
Do
a
you have a hole?
gasket in there.
Do you have a hole
Like-
drilled in the top of your gas cap?
Yeah. And
Real
I
big
think
hole.
it comes out of there, but like when I take the gas cap off, it's like fucking boiling.
It like depressurize? Does it like depressurize? Do you like feel like an audible like
Like
noise or anything? Do you like
eventually, but oh shit, it might be that. I think it's like I
'Cause
think
I-
it's
'cause I-
that, and I think the motor resting on it is making it worse because it did that when I had my Minarelli on there.
yeah.
But like
Yeah,
when I
my
would take
Piaggio
it
did
off,
the
it would
same thing.
depressurize.
Well,
Holy
yeah, that's
shit!
what I'm saying. You gotta drill
I
a.
gotta, oh, I don't want to cut
I
that
just
shit
dr-
more. I gotta
I
do
drilled a bigger hole in the top of my cap, and that's how I fixed it.
it. Ooh, there
And
you
then
go.
I ran like a 9 or like a 1/8 NPT barb, and then just
See,
ran some long hose.
Where are we at?
Yeah.
a
See,
dirt
but
bike.
I think
a dirt
no, I
bike
think
yeah.
has a
because
filter
I
that
think
goes
it's
on.
still gonna cause a problem. Because I think I want my fuel to be cold.
It's I don't think it's warming up. I don't think that's the issue.
Nah, the tank's fucking hot. Not hot, but like pretty warm. And
Huh.
it was like it would be cool after riding, but it's like or like during riding because the wind's on it and shit.
Right.
But like it would be it's like fucking warm when I put my hand on it while it's riding.
That is a little weird, I gotta admit.
Yeah.
Can't say that I've encountered that one before.
Yeah, that motor runs fucking hot, dude. I think I need to like it's got plenty of oil in it.
If the tank was vented better, it's like expanding like it would in the sun or whatever.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But I mean, he
that's
says
fair.
if it gets hot,
Yeah.
it's not supposed to get hot.
Either way, it has to have a vent.
Right.
Yeah.
Or the
I
vent's
guess it's just not venting enough.
right.
Yeah,
That'll
that's
solve
what I
it.
think. Maybe the hole is too small because I do remember looking at your gas cap and I was like thinking to myself, that's not that big of a hole.
Yeah.
Dirt
I wanted
bike.
to keep it low profile, but
Yeah.
damn.
Like the
See,
way
because I think the ones with the actual breather tubes on it, like I know it's form over function, but that shit looks fucking stupid.
Yeah, don't
looks
get me
stupid.
wrong. It does look stupid, but it works. It's just one
Yeah.
of those
I
things you
know
got to
it. I
do.
know it serves its purpose, and if I ever built like a race bike, I would have it on there. But like,
make sure that he can see some flame.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna get some papers.
What's the filter does on the gas cap, like on a dirt bike, it keeps the dirt out.
It was like, well, why don't you use these? And I was like, because it was
So you can-
do what?
And it was just
You
that
can run tube coming out of your gas.
every once in a while when I had
Dude,
some
I can't really hear you at all, bro.
no one's ever like, well, why don't you use these? They're always like, which one? Papers? I'm like, yeah, we're the fucking. And they quit carrying zigzag. Then he gets JOB 1.25.
But if you take that hose,
Last time, I was like, well, you could have kept
Jared.
it natural.
that hose
Like,
hip
Jared,
high.
my brother Jared.
Sometimes don't bother me.
Hi, I'm back.
Oh my fucking god.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you know PDXs?
I want my fucking gas to stop spilling all over
Do
my
you
shirt
know
and my pants and my fucking
PDXs?
hot motor. Can you please shut the fuck
Do
up?
you know PDXs?
Yeah.
Y'all know who
Whatever.
the flex is?
Do you know PDX?
God.
I'm trying to say who's PDX.
Fucking
Let's
God.
Mr.
go
Flex.
on.
It's like it's like the
You know why I was hiding my camera earlier? It's
Like-
because I was laughing at your dumbass.
Reading chat.
you got a locking gas cap. Usually the key hole or whatever works as
Oh, true. But those spark though.
I thought she was on Google.
But that would be nice.
a knockoff like locking gas cap. So
Yeah.
the gas
I don't know how would that work with. Thank God.
That's what I mean. You
Thank God.
We're gonna pay for it here.
There's always a way to get it out, like an easy way. But the little filter is so that it keeps dirt out of your gas.
Leonard, congratulations.
Yeah.
You're the good ones.
Or
For every
yeah.
gallon
Okay.
of gas you go through, it's like a gallon of dirty air coming in. Go through, it's like a gallon of dirty air.
True. I already knew, dude. I already knew when I got back from this work trip, I was gonna have to drain all the gas out of that. I drained the carburetor. I drained the carburetor. We're good.
But yeah, drill a bigger hole in the gas cap or something.
Oh, she dropped.
That's what I suggest. Drill a bigger hole.
I'll do that. I'll do that when I get home. I'm gonna be gone for the whole summer, and I'm gonna be like fiending for that shit. But it might be what I need.
I need it.
Be like a liter of gas with and only put like half the tank in it, so you're not filling it up.
Yeah.
Because I had
Yeah.
that. If I did, and the whole bike would be soaked in gas.
Yeah, it is. It's like yellow, but hey,
So
Oh,
I
shit.
kind of like. I prefer cream. I prefer cream over white.
So instead of wasting all the gas I just put I'd have like a liter gallon, like a liter of it, and just carry
Yeah,
that.
I fill it up half. Like I don't fully fill it up all the way.
Right. I have like the
I just realized what you were saying.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's definitely fun.
extra. There's a bunch of ways of beating that.
Oh, ain't no girl in that age.
That motorcycle tank
Even
for
in
it.
their not right mind wouldn't show up here. No, our channel. Let alone in the right mind.
Oh man, and you know what? I should get it to like. It kind of looks. It's solid, but it looks kind of jank. And I'm like,
Tell you what,
it looked so good with the two-stroke on it. It was rock solid. Like, and when I had that black frame, it looked it didn't look exactly like it, but it looked solid like a Norton Commando, dude.
I'll show you my gas tank.
I'm sorry, what, Jason?
And I'm like, that's the bad word. I said, that was the bad word.
And they got louder.
The channel.
I don't know how they get louder.
Jared,
It's like $40.
fucking mute
Shut
yourself.
up.
I was going to say all that, but yeah.
Thank God. Thank you. Thank you.
Where is this?
Oh, yeah, he's trolling. Cool. Anyways, Jason, what were you saying? I'm really trying to listen to you, man.
All right, so I found this gas tank for $40 on like AliExpress or whatever for a CG 125 Honda.
Holy shit, $40?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's got some nice curves to it.
It's got a locking cap or whatever. And so there's a kit I can buy to mount a gas tank, like Universal, Barber, or whatever. And there's an OEM Honda, like, so it's like fucking, like right there.
Oh, dude, that's pretty solid.
And so I'm like, and it's a long frame too, so it's like the Electra frame.
Yeah, okay, so the Electra frames, is that like that's like those old school cruisers, right?
Yeah, it's like a beach cruiser style, Electra Cruiser One.
Hell yeah. Dude,
And
that's
I'm like, fuck
solid.
it, $40. It's only like $10 more than the China one. And then I can get the OEM like fuel valve, and I can get the Honda OEM like off eBay, like someone's old gas cap, and not the China one, because this one's a pain in the ass to get off for some reason.
True.
But yeah, I'm
Dude,
like,
slap
40.
some fucking decals on that shit. Hold on. Cause dude, I found a motorcycle seat for
You
like
can
a
get
cafe racer.
plastic stick-on letters that look like chrome.
It
Yeah,
would
Yeah,
look kind of
that's
kind of
what I
fire.
used. I used
like an
actual
outfit.
motorcycle decals on my shit, so it's like solid and it's like staying on there even with all the gas spilling on it.
Right, you could get any kind of cheesy fucking sticker on there.
Dude,
But
that's fucking solid. Thanks for the dude.
but I'm like, fucking, there you go. And then you fill it up like once a month because it's gonna hold like what is it, like 4 liters or something?
Oh
Yeah, it
shit.
holds a bunch.
It's almost 5 gallons.
Actually, yeah, this 125 is drinking a little bit more fuel than that two stroke.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, okay, yeah. Plus, I like that, Plus, it gives me something for my knees and shit. I had a Honda. Like, this is the same. This is for a '68. It's on a Honda CG 125, and they come in 9 different colors. So if you go on
Hell yeah.
AliExpress and you look up Honda CG 125 gas tank in like 7 different colors or whatever it is, you'll see what I'm talking about. And I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
My 82, I had the 82 Honda Nighthawk, and it's got the same kind of lines on it. It's like, I'll be able to put my knees into it. I can put a bag on it. I can strap a bunch of shit to that. And that ain't a big deal to get that mounted.
CG 125. I'm gonna remember that, dude. You guys are gonna see some shit. But
Honda CG.
I'd basically have to build a whole new bike though.
But they got different tanks too. Like it's all
Would it
those
fit over?
repop.
You think it would fit over like a 3.4 liter?
They got small.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, they do. If you look through all those repop shit, those cheap China repop tanks, you'll find something that's like the peanut Harley one or whatever. Is like only a gallon. Yeah, and they're cheap. It might be $60 or something, but
That ain't bad.
Yeah, it's really not that bad.
there's only about 1,000 of them. And out of the 1,000 of them, this is the cheapest one because more people are buying that. It's like Barber stuff. It's like, whatever.
Yeah.
And I said, fuck it. The quality's good on it.
But at that point, why don't I just like weld a whole frame, get one of those Kawasaki V twins, and like a CVT system, and like
Because then you won't have a motorized bike anymore.
no, because I would still have this one. I'd still have this one.
Well,
I'd
yeah,
still
but then
have the motorized bike.
you just dumped a whole bunch of money into something you're probably not gonna.
If you just want to go a 4-stroke, you just want to go to the gas station and fill her up, fucking like a regular
Yeah.
motorcycle. Fucking put the pump in it and
No, because
everything.
I would get it registered and shit. Like I'm talking about building the whole. I'm just gonna build my own motorcycle.
But yeah,
I think that's what a lot of people do. They end up
Yeah.
doing that.
Why don't I'm just gonna buy a Honda CB frame.
Right. Start out with something
I gotta
like
get the Miata first, though. I gotta get the Miata.
start out with something with a set of wheels and a set of forks and all that shit, and then fill in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude, there's hella like
Something that's got a good like a 420 or whatever rear sprocket or whatever.
see, really? All I need is like, cause there's a few like salvage bikes, and I'm sure they're rusted out, but like if I could like put my hands on the frame, I could make it.
Like fucking, or 2 or 3 shit bikes that you could put together.
Yeah, I thought about taking a Cranbrook and making it a cafe racer.
My first motorized bike was like fucking like 6 different bikes eventually with like 2 pounds of wire, welding wire in it. It's like almost all welding wire.
That's solid, bro.
Holy shit.
Everything was welded on too, like all the bolts and stuff was welded, like tack welded.
I'll be right back.
Grind it off.
Like Camboy's making progress.
There we go. I'm just trying to make sure this end play is all right. And everything fits together well.
Good thinking. Leonard talking French in here or what?
Dude, I haven't looked at the chat in a while.
Anyways,
So-
Jason, thanks for the tip, bro. You're a fucking G. But my phone's about to die again. I can't lie.
you're like the
Because this
first
shit,
one to
like,
say that in a
I
long
can't
time.
charge my fucking phone. God damn it. I can't charge my fucking phone and be on stream at the same time.
That fucking sucks. How
Yeah,
is that even possible?
it's an old phone.
Dude, what kind of phone do you even have? Holy shit.
It's
Must
a
be like-
Samsung. But the charging port broke on it, so I got to wirelessly charge it.
Oh, okay. You probably have one of those like slow wireless chargers then.
No, it says fast wireless charging. It's a
Yeah,
like
but
it's a
but does
Samsung
it
brand
actually
one.
but does it actually red? Oh, it's a Samsung brand one?
Yes, dude.
What the hell? All
I
right,
don't have
well then
any other apps open.
whoa, that's pretty bad. I mean, Google Meets is like pretty efficient compared to like StreamYard or something, you know?
I don't know. I'm on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Bluetooth turned off. I mean, it's not like
No.
that. Oh, do you have power saving mode turned on?
Yes, normally. Oh
What
no,
the
I do
hell?
not. I
Oh yeah,
don't.
dude, you got to turn that shit on. Oh, I guess you turned it on.
It might be a charger, like I got a 1.0, I also have a 2.0 or 2.2 or something.
Yeah, the way that chargers work sometimes are kind of weird.
Like if I plug it into the good one, it'll fucking
Yeah, it'll charge in like a heartbeat.
right, because it's like made for laptop. And
Is it going up?
You get like a laptop USB fucking on.
You're muted, bro.
I don't know. We'll have to see. Got to give it a second. I hope so. Please, I'm begging you. Cause like I actually like, dude. Fuck yeah! I can ask some people who actually know some shit, some questions.
Yeah, you don't have to like battle with like morons on Reddit, you know?
Yeah.
Like I
Like,
use it.
like some
Charge
people
And now
do.
my shit. Now my shit's fucking shitting itself. God damn.
I use this one here to charge my what is it? The fucking air pump. And it's
Oh, that's
got like
cool.
and it's got like a 1.0 and a 2 point something.
See, this one's super specific. If I don't use like a
Work.
Samsung brand charger, I think it's got a chip in it.
The
If I don't use
AirPods
this
Yeah, a
specific
lot of them
charger, it
do.
won't work.
They're getting pretty bad that way.
and so
I
like
just use I just use the I just got my charging port working. So
Hey,
But
Grand, you're in Tennessee?
no, I'm in Alabama.
it'll
But
run it
right
off.
now I'm in Mississippi on work.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
dude,
Jared's
I'm
in
in fucking
Mississippi.
Jackson.
Yeah, fucking, I like that. And I gotta get the mounts and stuff for it, but it's Honda. Everything's common. But it's
Dude,
not a
that's
rusted,
what the
solid.
fuck?
it's not a
Yeah.
rusted out old tank that you find. You know, it's like you never get the dirt out of it.
Well, I
So
figured
you
out if I need
guys,
more end
right?
play.
So like you take the motorized bike thing. I guess technically my bike now isn't a motorized bike. It doesn't have pedals.
Ooh, damn, man. You're really
If it was
walking the thin
once a
line
bike-
there.
If it was
But
once a bike that was sold as a bike, it's a bike.
yeah, it's a felt faker.
Just tell them the pedals fell off it or whatever. And you're on the way to get it. You're on the way to get a new set of pedals. And
Yeah,
when the
you'll get
cop
them working at some point.
Bro, it's
stop
got
you,
an
Never.
internal gearbox.
Yeah, you're never getting the pedals working, bro.
No.
stop, and you couldn't
I don't
stop
even have clearance for pedals.
it again.
Yeah, tell me about it.
The cop wonders why you were running and taking off, telling it's like because your starter chain and pedals were broken. You're on your way to get it fixed. It's the only way you
Yeah.
can stop it.
I always carry a backpack full of tools, and I could say that it's in the backpack.
You couldn't hear them over the exhaust, you know. What you said.
Oh no, I had mirrors on. I have been stopped before because I was doing 55 and a 35.
Damn.
No plate.
Takes as long as the cop buys the story. That's all that is.
No, dude. But I had pedals on it. That was my Minarelli. Dude, like that shit was fun before I like fucking broke it.
What'd you do to it?
So fucking damn Trent's ass explained it to me pretty much.
Oh
And I knew.
no.
See, but I figured it out now. But some
Oh
of the
boy.
wrist pins that I had weren't the same length.
Oh.
And
Wait, what? The writ
Wristband?
Wait, what?
yeah,
The
the
wristbands. Okay. Oh, okay.
where the piston attached to the conrod.
Right, yeah. I was just trying to
So those weren't the same length, and the bastard clips wouldn't fucking. Yeah, that's what we call them down here.
never
It's
heard
like
that one before.
it's a pretty regional thing. I'm in the hills, kinda.
Okay.
But like, dude, so like the wrist pin, it was longer, and I heard it fucking click. I swear to God, I heard that shit click. But it didn't. It didn't lock into place, and that shit probably got sucked into a port, and then proceeded to weld itself into in between the cylinder and the piston.
Oh, it's painful.
Yeah. But we learn. I'm gonna be more precise next time and probably not keep. I got my parts in a tackle box now, actually. Like all the super important parts like rings and wrist pins and shit. Those clips. Shit that like can't just be thrown in a box with all the screws, you know?
Oh, I just throw it all in a box. Like Raul. No, I'm playing.
See, I just don't want to
God.
like. I just don't like looking for that
I
shit. You know?
I despise like organizing that way. I just can't stand it. Like it hurts my brain physically.
See, my tools aren't like that. I'm really bad about it. I'm really bad.
I'm really bad with it too, and so I got this fucking Temu thing. It's like it looks better than it really is, but it's like this chintzy thing for gaskets and like all those little parts.
Oh, those are cool.
It's like a fucking, and it's got like another toolbox in there.
Oh hell
I think
yeah!
it's like $100 or
So
whatever.
yeah, I bought one of those, but you can take the toolbox out and stack it on top, and that's what I have my tools in.
Right, right. And so I'm like fucking, and that's just all that little stuff, like tackle box type shit. I'm thinking put a piece of plywood on top of it or something. But yeah,
Dude, that's solid.
but it's like all that little tiny fucking, so you don't lose it, like the gaskets and the
Use that thick
exactos,
shim.
whatever.
Dude, fuck yeah.
I thought
You're
about putting that
dude,
whole thing to the wall, like put it on the fucking wall somewhere, but yeah, that's what that's gonna be for. Is like those fucking G clip, whatever C clip.
bro. I wish you were my uncle, bro. I wish I could just like sew everything up.
No, I ain't taking in any strays.
Nah, bro, not like that. Not like that. It's a
Well,
term of endearment. Like your dad's best friend, you call him your uncle.
right.
I would
Yeah,
like,
Raul wanted to move in when I got those 42 millimeter cranks.
Raul wanted to move in. Oh God.
Again, it's in my on my shorts, on my video. He's like fucking all over it.
Yeah, I.
He could be your neighbor.
Well, I mean, yeah, that is a good point.
He could come over and help you, Mossy.
huh?
Yeah, it's people shit, people, whatever. But it's not like I'm doing it for a living, like I gotta go like work on the truck.
I'm so confused. Anyways, you're fucking smart, dude. Thank you for sharing me the tips. Um, yeah, I want my bike. I want my fucking bike. I'm itching for it, dude.
Yeah, that's how it gets. You're just like, damn, I haven't rode a bike in a while. I want
Yeah,
to go ride.
actually, I think if you guys find my YouTube channel, I don't, it's not listed, right? But there's a pretty fucking like embarrassing video of me like relearning how to use the clutch on it and stuff.
Oh God.
Because I got so used to the motorized bike clutch where you kind of gotta just like dump that shit.
Oh
Like,
yeah, it's like completely different.
yeah, you gotta really feather this one. And so
Yeah,
I was
otherwise you
popping
stall the
power
shit out of
wheelies.
it.
I was popping power wheelies and shit. And it got to a point where I was coming home from the from the farmers market, and I was in an intersection, and I fucking looped my shit.
Oh damn,
Yeah, bro.
that's crazy.
And yeah, so that was like real embarrassing, but I didn't really get hurt. And then
Did anyone like get out of the car and be like, "Oh shit, are you all right?"
no,
Damn.
but actually, my best friend's mom, not my best friend's, but like my friend's mom, she was like driving by, and she saw me, and she's like, "Are you okay?" Because
She sees you just
she'd
laying
seen
on
me
the
ripping
ground.
through the neighborhood. And no, I wasn't laying on the ground. But I had like picked it up and pulled it to the side.
Oh,
Yeah. And then I got in some lady's driveway, and like she was outside, but she like didn't say anything to me.
that's
And I
funny.
just like started it and went off. And then I was like, I'm gonna like just try and feather this clutch this time. And it like actually worked.
Damn. Well, I mean, hey, at least it worked.
No, because like the way I probably needed to adjust it, thinking in hindsight, but it worked and I didn't want to mess with it. Um, but like on the Minarelli, right? If I feathered it, it would stall. But if I dumped it and like let it slip, kind of, it would go.
Huh. Can't say that I've had that experience.
I had to really gas it. I was like probably like free, like revving it a little bit too much.
I think my Avenger is kind of that way where you really gotta get on it to get
Yeah,
going a bit.
like
But I mean, I got a
the pit bike
36 tooth
motor,
on it.
like the pit bike motor, you can stall it, but you like barely got to give it anything.
Well, yeah, because first is like so low.
Yeah, dude. First, I kind of walk it into second most time.
Oh, just like at the off the line.
Yeah. Like if I'm like, I mean, I'm sure if I wanted to like act, I probably should actually learn how to use first. But like, and like launch fast and shit. But
Well, I
kinda,
think if you launch fast and first, you're probably just gonna like loop it.
no,
Don't
but
you think?
like, no, but if you like properly feather that shit, you can get on it fast.
I
Huh.
don't think I ever use the first gear in a bike. It's usually like one down and the rest of them are up. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
or like second, like first gear, and maybe like if you go in like San Francisco Hill or something or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like second gear is literally your first gear.
Hmm.
Gotta use first, but no.
That's fair. I mean, y'all know more than me. But I mean, I use it and like I can get up to about like 15 in it. And so I'm just thinking like if I found a way to like shift it faster, like I could kind of keep it in the power band.
There is no power band, not a two-stroke.
Or not the power band, but like
No, I'm messing with you. No, there definitely is a power. There's
yeah,
like
like
a
keeping the
power
revs
band.
up for the transmission and shit. Keeping the revs up.
Keep it on the
Just like
pike.
yeah,
No, it's
there you
not
go.
a two stroke.
Well, I
Oh,
mean, still, technically, kinda. You can
It's not.
kinda. Well, no,
Or
no. I
yeah,
mean,
like
you can still keep it like keeping it on the pipe is like technically like keeping it like in the power band.
All right, you
Like,
can like
and like it
whatever.
doesn't even have to be, a motor, a two-stroke.
yeah. But I just like I don't know. I don't cuz like the they
It's
don't
like
have like the transmission doesn't have like forks and dogs, I don't think. I haven't cracked it open. But it does have like sort of what look like synchronizers.
it's got to have synchro.
it's gonna have
Yeah,
some,
there's
All
but you
motor.
can try to go from like second to fourth or whatever and skip over third. If the gears are tight together, and if you keep it like up in the revs or wherever it's making the most power, like whatever it is, like four.
No, I mean going through all the gears at like pretty high RM, high RPM.
But yeah, I've done that where I skip a gear. I can just go second to fourth or whatever. Just go like 2 speed.
I don't know if I've done that.
It's got the power, and it's got the power, and you don't need to go through all those gears.
I think I might have a gated shifter on mine.
what makes you think that?
I don't know because it's got like pretty thick
Because
walls
it's
to it.
gated. I don't know.
It's like it's got pretty thick walls to it because I can, or maybe not gated shifter. I might just be like I don't know
You might just be
what a
like
gated
saying
shifter
things.
is. I just made that up.
Okay.
But like, nah, dude, it's what makes sense in my head. But
Now, when I think of
damn,
gated
like
shifters,
throwing like
I think
it.
of
I don't think it'll let me
motors.
skip a gear because I've slammed that shifter back before and like,
No, motorcycles, the only way to skip a gear is you gotta catch it and go by it.
Right.
huh?
It's like a
I
double
just
clutch.
hit the next gear. Forget it. If you're already gonna go through it, why not use it? Fuck it.
Right.
Yeah. But third is like honestly, third is what I use the most.
It's a 5-speed.
Nope, four.
Or
Third is the widest for sure.
like on some like race bikes, they'll take out like all but whatever the 3 gears they want. Instead of a 5-speed, they'll just like whatever. They'll remove all the other
Nope.
gears.
Yeah, and they'll just have it going the entire time in those gears.
Right. It's like then
Yeah.
it's like boom, 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 or whatever. Like an air shifter. It's almost like a deal with like an air shifter. It's like that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Dude, I had that hydraulic clutch thing on it. That shit fucking vibrated apart.
What the hell?
Yeah. It
I
was
didn't even
like,
know that shit was possible.
and I like tightened that shit down with an Allen key too. And it just like shook apart and then started leaking hydraulic fluid everywhere. Not apart, but like the cap came off of it.
Damn.
The little cap on the end, and then like the hose started leaking hydraulic fluid. And I was like, well damn. And I lost my clutch.
Like the reservoir part cracked or something. Or...
Yeah. No, where the actual like the piston that the hydraulic piston that moves the what would be the clutch cable, but it's not. It's like a rod.
Like the plunger part or whatever.
Yes.
Like
Yes. The
Yeah.
plunger. It wasn't the master cylinder.
there's only a few things that can go wrong with it, but yeah, looking.
Yeah,
So
the only couple things that can go wrong with it will. They'll find a way.
I got I just got a cable on it.
The slave
And,
cylinder,
like-
same deal. It's like whatever's on the handle has to match whatever's underneath.
That's true.
Like you can't mix and match handles and cylinders. Like for brakes or clutch.
Oh
Whatever.
yeah.
They gotta have
No,
the
it
same.
was
You want a really weird
it was a
setup.
bolt-on. It had its own like because it was for a pit bike. So it fit on my handlebars and shit. It had its own like hydraulic hose and shit. It was designed. My phone's about to die, guys. I'm sorry.
Damn, it didn't work.
Dude,
Fuck.
look, man, I'm gonna let it get back up. I'm gonna let it get back up. If you're still on, if not, I'm sure some of y'all are in the Discord.
It's like the younger version of Ring Snag, where his phone's always dying. This is our new version of Ring Snag for now.
Anyways,
We're
are
not
y'all in the
replacing him.
Discord? Are y'all in the
No,
fucking Discord?
they're all just on YouTube.
I haven't had mine plugged in, and I still got like what do I got here?
They are what I refer to as the YouTube side of motorized bikes.
See, that's what I was on, bro. Like I only used YouTube for my shit.
I
And
use
then,
YouTube, Facebook. I use it all. I like to just like get all
Yeah,
like
and then I got on the Discord and I was like,
crossbreeding with it.
fuck yeah. Dude, y'all are awesome, bro. Y'all aren't
Yeah, it's
some damn
a
idiots or fucking
family.
Nazis like in the Discord.
Yeah, the Discord is full of some weird people.
Hey, you know what? He knows what he's talking about sometimes.
I try to keep it real,
Sometimes.
real fixes, real shit,
That's what I do, bro.
and shit. Some of the dreaming, like whatever, but it's like real deal.
I'm trying, y'all. I'm learning.
The
You know,
That's what
And-
matters, man. Is all that you try.
I
You're gonna
just
get better, you're gonna get
I
better
might
quality.
kill myself on this shit one day. But that'd be
Nah,
pretty
you
sick.
won't. Not if you're just if you think about it. You just got to think about it. Don't do like irrational things.
Oh,
You'll probably be fine.
I do that. I get
Oh
the
boy.
itch.
The way I look at it is there's a lot of parts already out there made for other stuff that we can use instead of trying to come up with something all on our own. So there's like
Yeah.
scooters and whatever, it's like all out there.
Yeah, I've been using a lot of pit bike stuff for this.
Moped Army, like Moped Army's got a lot of shit,
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
how to fix shit or whatever fit,
That's solid. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I like saw that the other day, and I was like, holy shit!
But yeah, fucking.
They got a whole like fucking wiki.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You just
But
go
like,
in and like search whatever and put Moped Army to it, and someone will have something close enough to give you an idea.
Or
hell
hell,
yeah.
maybe even Moped Army will just show up by itself if you look up the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Or
what
you're
I'm
gonna
saying.
get one of those AI generated responses by Google. But those I don't really tend to listen to very often.
I do if it's
We
like
we all
simple
know
shit,
we all
but
know
not.
how AI and motorized bikes have lended themselves to working with each other
Yeah.
in
Or
one way
not.
or another.
But nah, y'all are fucking sick, dude.
There's a workaround somewhere. So
Yep. Yeah. I'm honestly like I'm pretty proud of this one.
I don't know if I am. Not playing. I'm yeah. You just gotta put your best self out there on
Yeah.
the.
Cause I had like my first one. My first one was a Mori that I got for free on the side of the road.
A what?
A Murray.
Murray?
Yeah, a
Like a,
Murray bicycle, one of the old steel ones from like the 60s.
oh shit! I think I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then I threw a iMac kit on it.
iMac.
Yeah, and then I was like, but it was one of the YD 100 ones, and it eventually shit itself. And then I like kept trying with the YD 100s because I didn't want to like expand. And then I was like, this fucking sucks. And then I took a break for a while, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy a 66. And then I got the Minarelli, and then now I got this pit bike motor.
yeah, I got me some
Yeah, I was on the
California,
Minarelli for a while.
California
I've got
butt.
2 jugs and like, but I I gapped my fucking rings like, and like the shit's still cold seized. I was running like 30 to 1.
Did you own
You
it?
know, huh?
Did you own it?
The Minarelli?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you piss into bore clearance.
No, I didn't do
Yeah, bro.
that.
You
That's
gotta hone those.
important.
Oh shit. Hell yeah. Probably.
Yeah, that's like the main big thing to getting iron cylinders to work is that you gotta make sure that they're honed correctly and stud up that way before you even
Yeah,
run them.
dude.
Because otherwise, you're
That's
gonna run into
smart.
nothing but hot seizes. Oh,
The
damn!
ring gap is
His phone
important.
died. Yeah, ring gap and
You
piston to
can
wall
also
clearance.
you can also take a little bit off the top of the piston above the top ring.
Huh?
Just to because that part's going to want to swell, and
Yeah,
that's a way to do it too. As you know, it's a cheapo like $2 piston. You can you can take that a little bit off the top of that above the top ring, and she might help her. But yeah, there's a
yeah,
bunch of.
exactly.
So if it's a little big, if it's a little overbore, and you're running 30 to 1 or 32 to 1, that's you're not going to be losing compression.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Let her be a little sloppy in there.
Yeah,
It's fucking it'll when you're at fucking 14,000 RPM, it's gonna fucking tighten up.
yeah, and then it might not seize. You know.
Right. Instead of having it run good at like whatever,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Having it run like really good. Wide open.
Right. Actually the hotter it gets, the more compression it'll build, and it'll get better as it gets hotter. As long as it don't get so hot that it locks up.
Yeah, exactly.
Taking like maybe like what is it like maybe 10 thousandths off the inside
But
the
I
top.
mean, then at that point, like if you let it get that hot to where it'll lock up after you've done all those things to it, then it's kind of then it's kind of your fault,
Then at least you know you get to the threshold.
But yeah, exactly.
You ramped up pistons and everything else to go with it.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for having me by, guys. I gotta take off.
All
There's
right. Have a
it's so,
good one,
like,
man.
if you
Take
treat
care.
it like it's a fucking like a racing like hill climber,
Yeah.
you give it all the bells and whistles. But yeah, fucking. Eventually, all those little gains will add up to something.
Yeah, they'll add the something.
You're gaining a little here, or you're losing a little parasitic drag there. Fucking a lot of little tricks. You can also like knurl the piston so it holds more oil.
Yeah. That's a good
Someone
point.
had a case, they could go in and knurl the piston on the skirt so that the skirt holds more oil, so you can get away with a sloppier fit.
Yeah, you just employ all the tricks.
Just all the tricks that you can come up with, and plan on ruining a few things so you can take it apart to see how it got ruined.
Yeah, I plan on having a couple extra cylinders laying around.
Right, get a few extra cranks, get a few extra everything.
Yeah, just plan on pulling a Trent, Just plan on running the shit out of it.
Right.
Because I
Now
mean,
that fucking
by
stash shit.
that's the way that he's doing it. He's doing it by trial and error, kind of.
That's
I
why I got
mean,
a bunch and shit. I got a bunch of like a dozen of these and a dozen of them, fucking cylinders and
yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Well, I got that one from Smolik, that Menace one that was really terrible looking, and I didn't
Oh
want to
yeah,
send. I could have sent it back, but I'm like, no, I want to keep it. Just this, because it's already starting to peel. You know,
yeah.
it's a $50 cylinder. I mean,
Damn.
that's what they were selling those Gen One Menace or whatever for. And I'm like, shit, you can't go wrong for $50. I'll keep it. Like 3 out of the 4 weren't bad, good enough for me. But yeah, you run that one first because that's the one that's gonna fail. That's the one that had the fucking like pecker tracks from the Dremel or whatever.
Yeah,
So I will fuck with that one because I got nothing to lose there and see what I can make of it to fix it.
exactly.
So everything's gonna have to be a millimeter fucking all the way around. And I
But
don't
that's the
know.
fun of it.
Yeah, yeah,
That's why it's a hobby. It's not like life or death.
right. Because that's what it was like when you had a dirt bike that was like from the '70s or the
Yeah,
'80s.
yeah,
Now it's already bought race built.
yeah, exactly.
So it's like it's like taking the lawnmower, turn it into some kind of fucking hot rod or whatever.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah. I wouldn't mind getting an outboard motor, like a 7 horsepower outboard that's got a 5/8 shaft or something on it.
yeah, that would be cool.
On like a Tab 30, like a 7 to 10 or whatever horsepower fucking outboard motor on that motherfucker. But fuck yeah. Fucking, or just doing a build out of a 4-stroke lawnmower, turning a vertical into a horizontal. Just a cheap mod or whatever way to do that. Because
Yeah.
everyone's got a dead fucking lawnmower under their fucking porch or whatever.
So how? I am curious. How? Like, what would you do in order to just, I guess, go from a horizontal to a or go from a vertical to a horizontal?
Well, you gotta
Like,
have
what
a
are
way
the?
to mount it. You have to have like an adapter plate to mount it, is what I'm thinking. Like the same difference as the deck of the lawnmower. Now I need a ring that I can bolt to the engine that I also can bolt like the tab to. Like on a 4-stroke, it's got certain size bolts or whatever. Or I could just make I could make an adapter with some arms or something on it, welded onto the tab so that it lines up. And then tilt it, the splasher or whatever, the governor and all that. You'd have to figure it out, but maybe add an extra pint of oil.
Huh, interesting.
You know, this as long as the splasher's in oil somewhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you might have to take like the dipper on the connecting rod off of a horizontal and swap it to a vertical because they're different or something, the way it picks up the oil.
Yeah, good point. I
You
didn't.
know, I don't know, but it wouldn't be much. You know, it wouldn't be much. And especially if it's just some free motor anyway. It's just just to pop it. Because I got this Tecumseh 6.5 horsepower on this lawnmower for free.
Yeah,
And I got a $13 coil, and I'm gonna see if I can get it to run.
yeah.
You know, like
I
fuck
mean,
it.
why not? It's not like you're building. It's not like you're building a race motor.
It's just a lawnmower I can use, and I can take my the one I got that I paid money for. I can box that back up and put that away
Yeah,
and use the free one.
yeah. Like, you don't have to
Have a,
waste your money.
have a backup lawnmower or whatever. I could sell it. I know I could sell it for like fucking $50 or something. It runs. Or we could blow it up.
Yeah. See, I think a lot of the people that take hobby way too seriously, which granted there aren't too many. Um, I feel like they don't have like those kind of hobbies where it's like, I'm gonna build something just for fun, build a chopper or something, doesn't
Well,
have
it's
to be a
a
race bike.
self-propelled. It's like a self-propelled lawnmower.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking, fucking, there's possibilities there for like, cut it loose in like a park or somewhere where it's got like endless acres to go and
That
see
would
see
be
where it
cool.
goes.
Yeah. Just one of those things that you never got to do as a kid because, your mom said no.
Right, right. Well, actually, that's been done in California, where
Oh,
we
really?
where we did that across the park, and then the guys came like a couple days later, the maintenance they were mowing anyway, but their deck wasn't low enough so you could still see the stripe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it pissed off like the park workers because it fucking ain't like it. But yeah, there's a way to do something with it.
Yeah, definitely.
If it's just a matter of fucking, it's a motor, like somehow if you were deserted on a desert island and that motor is your only way back to civilization, you'd find a way to cobble that fucking with rubber bands to get it there.
Yeah.
Like Robinson Crusoe, fucking it together.
You're, cast away.
Yeah, because it's like when I grew up, it was like a lot of junk, and I'm like, I can see the value in it. Like all I got to do is just get a half a dozen of these and a half a dozen of these and fucking put this together and I never had no car payment or nothing.
Yeah.
It's almost I couldn't imagine like someone not working on your car. Like you don't work on your bike. You're paying the bank so you can ride around and you don't like smoke the tires. It's like don't put it. Yeah, so what? It's like the transmission. Just get another one. Put it in.
Oh,
But fine. my fun having with cars growing up was turned into now I can get a job and they're gonna pay me what they pay me like fucking $11 an hour for people to
Damn.
bring cars in for me to work at like fucking different places. Okay. I like whatever, I'll do that. Good
Yeah.
winter.
I kind of wanted to get into like the auto shop thing, but like you gotta get like ASE certified now.
Right. And so it's like it was good winter work. It was good work, like I could just show up and be like, yeah, there's a boat yards or whatever. There was always some place I could just show up when I knew they were busy.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a because like I was kind of the same way. Like I grew up around like my granddad and shit, and he was like a hot rodder, and like so I like was very young. I was like changing batteries and shit, like cleaning carbs, like
There's always some kind of work.
yeah,
There's always somebody else's shit or whatever around the garage. Like there's always something.
yeah,
Never gonna get boring because there's always gonna be something like whatever. The junkyard. Like we'll go in the junkyard and I looked around and for like $2,500 I put together this like Buick 69 Buick Skylark uh and took like what was it like one night from like 4 o'clock in the afternoon to 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the
mm-hmm.
morning at the junkyard on the lift and all that, put it together.
Thank you,
And
Leo.
then we found out that the drive shaft, like just going through the drive shaft off like a Chevy S10, I think it was like the extended cab short bed or whatever S10 fit the Skylark like
Damn.
exactly.
Huh?
Like, pulling parts like yeah, I need this end and I need this U joint and this length.
Oh,
It's
you're
like yeah,
just like cobbling
going through.
stuff together.
Like,
That's
how
solid, man.
bucks, how much you want for that one? $40, like fucking build it at the junkyard after
Yeah,
hours and then drive out of there. Fucking slept in, then drove out of there.
Damn.
But yeah,
yeah,
I that one night to do that work on that car, but I had all the resources of the fucking and nobody around.
yeah. Where I live, like everybody just brings their shit to a shop. Like my family does all right, but like most people here are like super rich, like government workers and shit.
But yeah, that's it's hard because fucking
They just
it's
bring their shit to a shop.
they have a junkyard and a shop and like a backyard shade tree place or it's top dollar.
Yeah.
And so it's like that's what I'm trying to do here is just I'm creating my own junkyard of stuff. So that way I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to buy nothing or as much shit.
But the cities around me are junkyard towns, so
Right.
Oh yeah.
Don't you fucking leave me, motherfuckers. I'm getting ready to join you.
So you get the good junk from the
What?
city. You get the good junk from the city that you don't want, and trade it for the other junk out town that you want to get.
Oh hell yeah.
And so it's like whatever. Or you get paid to get rid of junk and then sell it to somebody else.
And keep the good shit.
Right. Keep whatever you want.
Huh. I got a truck.
Fucking. I always
My
have an idea.
granddad has a trailer.
Right. Especially a trailer, you could put stuff underneath the trailer that no one even knows you got.
Huh.
Whatever.
Hell yeah. But dude, once I get the Miata, I swear to God, dude, that shit's gonna be clean as fuck.
Yeah, that's gonna be
I'm
sick.
doing like I'm about to dude, I'm doing like a full resto. Like I'm like gonna patch and weld all the like rust spots because it's got a little bit of rust. It's not bad, but it's like got a little bit.
Can you get all the body corners and like the rust out panels and stuff?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna like, and I
No,
can weld pretty good, but
Okay.
I'm gonna get a body kit and cover that up, right?
Yes, sir.
as long as you get like all those little like the rockers and whatever. And
Oh
then
yeah, I'm doing full suspension, full
Right.
wheels.
you know,
It's gonna be just like an entirely new car, like the
That's
ship
what-
of Theseus.
structural part, like it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I've got
Bring
it
it.
planned out, so I'm gonna start with wheels and tires, right? And then I'm gonna go up to suspension and like tune that to where I kind of want slight oversteer in it, right? Which is possible on a Miata with sway bars. And then I'm
Yeah,
gonna work up. Then I'm
are.
gonna work up to probably cooling, if I had to guess, and then like refurbish the engine, and then throw a turbo on it, catch can, and then as I go, whatever fucks up, fix.
Right, but
I've got a LSD to throw in there. It comes with the car from the guy I'm buying it from.
it sounds good because you're starting with the foundation, the body of it, and then working your way through all the different components.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not just gonna like slap 600 horsepower at it just out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna give it 15 pounds,
Yeah, and just like send a rod through the block.
No, I'll probably
You break it up into sections so that you're just going to be monotonous on the suspension or monotonous on whatever. And
Have you
every,
drove a Miata?
so every month or so you get to a
I've
little
Yes.
driven
something else done, but eventually you'll get to it, but you're not trying to do it all at once and like fucking, rush it or whatever.
They are
Yeah.
pretty small. It's really weird.
I was going to do that. It feels fast at 55. I can't deny because of
It's 'cause
its
it's
of
so
like the
light.
go kart feeling.
Yeah.
That no,
Yeah,
you
dude.
55, 65,
It's
dude. That thing
basically
is
a go-kart.
got a flying feeling.
Yeah.
Like those wagon Beetle, like those Beatles originals were like that.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know that there's a much lower to the ground lowest. I was probably one of the lowest, that there is.
They
Yeah,
are pretty
but
damn low.
Actually put
yeah,
like a
but I'm
Beetle-
gonna, dude, I'm gonna do it so clean. I'm not gonna like slam it or like fucking throw some massive camber angle on there. I
I almost
want it
bought
to
a Miata
drive
sometimes,
really well.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
but more
I'm
right.
just for
definitely
the
gonna like
Florida
throw
car
like
technically.
negative
Yeah.
30 degrees camber at it, just like
Those
completely
drive
destroy it.
pretty. Anyway,
Honestly, I'll probably throw like maybe 2 or 3 pounds of boost in it. I do want to turbo it.
Yeah.
those cars are
You don't
horrible.
need much. You just gotta keep it up there, in the high RPM.
Yeah. And then once I get to that, I'll probably, like fifth injector it.
Be cool.
But I had a neighbor that had that Miata when they first came out, and she was like a lead foot, and she loved it, and it seemed to handle good. It
Oh no,
was
it does handle like a little Lotus or something.
right,
Yeah,
right.
it handles great, dude.
I think they kind of designed
It
it off of
sticks
a
unless you
Lotus.
don't want it to.
It's not my thing, but yeah, I know what those are.
My friends went from the Miata, and then they moved. Him and his wife moved over to the Mini Cooper, 2 little turbo Mini Coopers, and they do that ride, the Dragon or whatever, and
Oh, the
wherever
Challenge
that
Yeah,
is.
Dragon.
that's pretty close to me.
Yeah,
And so when I took a ride in it, it reminded me of like a Beetle, like a Super Beetle. Like you take your Volkswagen from the 70s and put the bus motor in it, whatever it was.
Yeah.
It was like fucking like, oh yeah, I know this feeling. And it's a light car. It's like fucking make a nice drifter.
And that's exactly what I want. I don't want to drift it.
I fucking drift the fucking wheels the transmission out of it.
Yeah. And then eventually I am gonna like probably get honestly the biggest thing is I'm gonna get like a pre-built transmission. I don't trust myself to build one. I really don't.
The click transmission where it says like boom, 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 and having the brake handle. I'd want to have the fucking brake handle.
Oh,
It's
like a
got the center
sequential?
pull handle.
Right. The sequential fucking like a drifter package.
Those things are expensive. Those are like 10 grand a
Yeah.
transmission. It's crazy.
Like an 800
I
horse.
I still want manual,
Like
but
an
I want it
800
to be like pretty long.
Yeah. Like an H pattern.
Something that's just
Yeah,
gonna blip.
and then like I'll probably put some like forged internals in there. This is gonna be like a 10-year build.
Right.
Like
I always took about 10 or more years, like 10 or 12 years or something like that.
nah, but this is gonna be a money pit, dude. But
I
I'm
always
not gonna get rid of it.
I feel like
go
I've heard
fucking
that name before somewhere.
See, because I'm not gonna have car payments, but I still want to be broke like everyone else, so I fit in. And then
Huh?
that car.
shut up, Jared. I'm
So
joking.
I fit in.
What? What? Whoa! Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I want to fit in. I want to be broke like everyone else. You'll be fine, man. You'll be fine. Don't worry.
I got tired of being
No,
broke
I
with
know.
car.
See,
Born to be broke.
because my truck's paid off. The bike doesn't cost me anything, and then the Miata, I'm buying that privately, you know, and it's gonna cost me money, I know, but like that's different.
The regular guy's getting like he can't have a boat anymore and he can't have his classic car anymore. And all this is just getting too expensive. It's like off-road only shit or whatever.
Yeah,
It's like the backyard guy, like going to the auto store, is becoming like a fucking dinosaur.
yeah. I'm
But the
lucky
cars
enough.
got harder and harder each
All right.
each decade that creeps forward.
Yeah, I'm lucky enough. I make pretty good money,
I
but
mean, I can
I
antique,
understand some people don't.
but I decided I was not going to have the fun with the cars, and I'd rather have money instead of a car and no money. And so it's like I can do more with the bikes than I could with a car.
Yeah,
And
but
anywhere.
my sort of attitude is like, I don't ever know if I'm ever going to be able to buy a house. I don't know if I'm ever going to, the country could go to shit in like tomorrow. So
Good point.
fuck it, why not?
I'm not buying a house. I'm not buying shit.
Fuck it, why not? Let's party.
And so I can have more fun with motorized bikes. I don't need to go nowhere than have to deal with a car. Or it's a gallon
Yeah,
of
but
gas.
I want to track it. I want to race.
Oh,
Dude, you should drag race it.
Hell no. I mean, I could, but then I would have to like build an entire motor or
No, you don't
like
gotta build the
V6
entire
swap it.
motor.
I've already done all that.
Because if I'm drag racing it, I'm eventually gonna have to go against a Hellcat where I live,
We'll have more fun,
and it's like,
It'd just be
fun with
extra
it.
fun.
dude, Miatas can gap some things though. Like if they're built, they're so light. But I might
There's
I
power.
might Jag V6 swap it, like the Rocketeer.
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen that before. Like once or twice. Wait,
Yeah.
that was a swap that, the guy from Car Throttle.
Yeah, but some of those swaps swap over like a whole tube roll cage.
Yeah?
Swap. They're like a
Yeah.
full roll cage in 20, 30.
What's it called?
But I know which one's. Oh, yeah.
No, it is like $20,000.
It's like the
No, that's got crazy.
hard dog roll bar or whatever. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Right, it's a full like racing cage and harness and the whole thing.
Yeah. But I'm eventually gonna have to put that in there.
Yeah. Dude,
Like the
Jared,
steering
where'd Op
wheel
One go?
the
He went
steering
home.
Oh,
to get
oh yeah, he's not just gonna like spend the night with you randomly.
No. He could have though. It's a big bed, but no.
Yeah, you won't get all buddy with him.
No idea. But y'all did catch me chatting it up with him. I'm sorry about having it bleeding over y'all. I'm sorry. I did
Oh,
get
you're
you. But
good,
I'm sorry
man.
I didn't
You're
get to
good.
share all that with y'all either. But we just talked.
Dude,
they'll
that
be
shit. Who was that? That had to have been Sonder.
Oh, dude, I don't know. I don't know where the hell she came from, but she's like a staple of the community now.
she got
Dude.
shut down again.
She left. She left
that.
randomly.
Right?
Dude,
She got
no,
shut.
because like, who else would
It
say
wasn't random.
Saunders said that I'm his lover before.
It's not.
She heard
Saunders.
something and left.
She's gonna come back with like at least the cheapest $30 fucking Amazon fucking motor on her desk or whatever she got.
God. Yeah. Oh, like the she'll
Whatever it
probably like
is,
buy something off
fuck-
Facebook Marketplace. I don't
the
know. Nah,
cheapest
she might not be.
fucking flying horse kit, like the flying horse fucking 50 fucking on her thing to show that
Or
she's
the
got like,
oh
And
no.
boy, if you could get her to get a motor, you would have really done an awesome thing.
I mean,
I don't think she will.
I don't think she will. I don't think her
But-
boyfriend would approve of it.
but her boyfriend probably would like it and run it.
You know,
Like,
honestly, maybe. Unless he's
I
like,
think
that type
bro,
of guy
she
that
was
She does
doesn't.
not
flirting
have
with.
any boyfriend.
She
I
said that
think
she
she
did.
was flirting
She
with
said
me,
that she
to
went
be
to the
honest.
movies with her boyfriend.
No.
Yeah, rewatch it. It's on the stream.
You can rewatch it all you want.
I'm gonna rewatch it, bro. I
I am not
really
gonna
think she
rewatch
was
it. I don't want
flirting
to
with me.
relive that memory.
if she could get
I
it,
think she was flirting with me, and that shit made me so uncomfortable.
but she could
She's
get
got
it.
as
Asking you to
many
like
boyfriends as Rawls got girlfriends.
Right, but she could get herself
AI bot.
one of those loser boyfriends with the fucking motorized bicycle on her fucking at her house. They'd
Yeah.
all be wanting to get with her just for that bike engine to put on their bike.
God.
No, they wouldn't. She wouldn't. She
That's-
wouldn't buy a good one.
She's about as free to live her own life as Trent is.
Dude, okay, Trent is like smart autistic. She was like dumb autistic.
Very, very similar.
Hey, you said it, not me.
No.
I use the audio out of
Trent,
Trent in my short videos.
I saw that. Yeah.
I think Trent's
Riding
just
Trent's
like
bike.
asking for death.
Trent just
No, I
wants
didn't
to
say
go
that.
fast.
I said able to live his own life the same as her, which is about 6 feet from their parents.
Jared, what's your beef with Trent? I want to know.
I don't have
I
any
need to
beef with her.
know
I'm
the
just telling you
motorized
that is who
bicycle
she
lore.
is. That's
Well,
that's
Trent,
another one of our converts, that we have brought over here in that way of in the motorized bicycle community.
well, I don't think Trent is like that by
It's
choice.
going to go just about as far as Raul will go. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not as
I
not.
don't
I will
think
agree
she
with.
was.
I will
I don't
agree
think
with
she
that.
was either.
Nicole is actually Noel or whatever is actually Trent, and like Bella is
Trent, you
Raul.
drag.
Bella is
No.
Raul.
No,
Dude.
not that. But they have these lives. They're not leaving the house all that often.
What if it is Bella?
They're all Raul.
Nah, but like,
No,
Trent's
Bella
smarter
is
than that.
real.
You think Bella's real?
Absolutely, Bella is real.
Bella was
Who's
someone that
Bella?
Yeah, I think Bella's real.
like
Who's
some random
Bella?
chick at the bus stop he gave like $1 to.
The original girl from the stream.
Oh.
The original
Oh,
the
series.
tranny?
Always do at the bus stop to stand in for like a fucking couple videos.
Who's the transgender from the server?
Internet, they don't know he's
I don't want
getting
to talk
this.
about that.
Dude, I need. I'm like, no disrespect. I need to know the lore.
What are you saying, Tan? This is a motorized bicycle enthusiast. I don't know why you have shame for us. They're all your brothers and sisters.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not judging. I just want to know the story.
I know he just wants to know. I don't
Okay.
got no judge
I
against it either.
I had a meet up with a couple of friends, and that was it.
If you
People
if
stayed
you
the
look
night.
at
Okay,
Trent
but
stayed the night. You know, yeah. That's how it went.
okay, but like
you'll see the
like
judge.
I don't know. Did you confirm the transgenderism?
Nah.
Yes, at
Whoa.
least 6 of them out there. You want to see their channel names?
No, but did you see an Adam's apple?
That's a fact, dude. There's at least 6 of them I know out there. I got their channels.
You
It's
just
like
gotta you look for an Adam's apple. You look at the shoulders.
It's
You look at the jaw structure.
Hey, Sweaters
You should-
Sweaters did
you
his
should-
research.
House first.
I'm
There
That's good for you too.
there's enough confirmation there.
Oh, they're people too.
Yeah. I'm not saying they aren't.
no, yeah. I'm like not judging, but you know, I've had a couple close calls.
I'm not judging, but I've had a couple of close
Okay. Way to put yourself out there, man.
Oh, you got me with that one, dude. Stop it. I'm trying to cough it.
No, I'm not joking, bro. Look, and they disclosed that eventually, but
Gonna
you
give
know
me a fucking aneurysm.
Well,
they wasted like 2 days of my time.
the only thing is when they don't. That's
He was
when
like, wait, you got 15 minutes to quit that.
What?
Right. But then they find out.
Is that the first day, but the second day, that was a total waste of
Nah,
time.
bro. Look, man, these were like
Second day
some
wasn't worth
Greeks.
it.
These
You
were
find
some
out-
Greeks. They were some like
You find
Whatever.
out.
feminine ass dudes.
Just for a cute story. It's a cute story. It's what's best, dude? People were liked you and were attracted to you. That's what you should take away from the story.
That's what I'm saying. You know, I'm
Thank
good enough to
You
get
know
both.
what's worse than going into a gay bar and not getting hit on? Dude, ain't nothing worse than that.
Yeah,
that is
dude.
pretty,
I'm
that would
like,
be pretty bad.
yeah. At least I got both coming after me.
Oh, Will's
You
still
know what I'm
watching?
saying?
Oh, I bet
It's
he's
good
been
for your
watching every
ego. Makes you
single
feel
second.
good.
Dude, Will's still watching.
Will
I don't know if you kept up with the chat.
is Will
I
gay?
lost it.
You said what?
Josh was down there
Is
trying to hang
Will
out
gay?
with us, but we ignored him.
I don't know. I really don't know.
All
I
fucked up.
guess I'll let him.
Is
I'll let him answer for
is the
himself.
RMH guy gay?
Wally? No, he has a wife.
Is that his name?
He has a wife and kids.
Oh shit! I don't know. He put his pronouns as gay in the server.
What? What are you talking? The
MFL bites.
You know MFL is not Wally from RMH.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What? What?
I don't know. I just got that
that was
confused.
pretty.
I just
I thought that
hammered
was
his
him.
ass. So I already drove the bus over him. What do you mean it's not him? Is that some kid on the ground?
Damn. I was like, what are you talking about? And then I hear, oh, MFL.
Beep,
It's like,
beep, 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 beep. He was backing it back up over him.
Right, his bruises will heal.
Anyways,
I'm
I don't know.
glad I came back for the comedy. Yeah, it definitely turned into a comedy stream. It always seems to after a while.
Good.
It's great.
I mean, like, dude, I'm really limited by like my thumbs. I can't text fast.
What, who broke 'em?
Dude, come on. Are you writing this shit right now? Just a bit. This is fucking
No.
hilarious.
No, bro.
Types like Jared.
I'm just like, I don't know. I'm in a new place. You know?
Where you at? And what state? Just what state?
No, I'm in Mississippi, but I live in Alabama.
Oh, in Mississippi. Cool as shit. I'm in Mississippi right now.
I'm in Jackson.
I'm in Natchez.
Dude, I was
Yo.
on the Natchez Trace.
Go hang out with them.
Yeah, what are you doing? Are you coming tomorrow morning?
No, bro.
You ain't
Wait,
got no
is
So
it
you
wife.
said you had
tomorrow?
me on.
Is that the ride?
Yeah, that's the ride.
No, we're gonna be on motorized
Oh
bikes. You can get your ass here
no!
though.
I'm working on it.
You could be
I'm
you
gonna
could be like a
fucking
road
kill
angel, you
myself.
know, give out fucking weed, bong hits or something.
Go
Red
buy
Bulls. I don't
go
fucking
buy a
know.
motorized bike, and then
Sell them
like
gas. Sell them gas for like $20 a gallon. You know, because they're gonna run out of gas.
You tell one of us fucking gas, I guarantee you somebody's gonna run out of gas.
yeah, and it'll probably be Jared now playing.
It's probably me, dude. They both have a 1 gallon tank, dude. I have the peanut.
Get you 5 gallons of gas and some two-stroke oil, and sell it
Dude,
to them.
I'm so dude.
I mean, you can give them all the gas you want, but if they got no two-stroke oil, they got no two-stroke oil.
I got me a,
You know what? You know
a gas
what?
bottle though.
Oh,
Right
there you
there.
go.
That's
That way,
fucking. That pisses me
that way-
off.
a gas station, and they don't have to worry about it. You know, they're right there.
I seen that Kevin had like 5 gallon jug of fucking racing fuel in the back of his truck. I have a gallon and a half in the old red can in the back of mine. And I bet you money OP1 brings a jug of gas with him tomorrow morning.
Nah, dude, I gotta work
What's
tomorrow.
he taking? What's he taking on the
It's
trail?
gonna be 3 Avengers.
Ooh, this
I
is gonna
know
be good.
Avengers are going to save the world one day, dude.
Are
And
gonna
you were
do,
trying to move on to your little case read that you're trying to sell. Sell it to Grand. Tell Grand that you got this fantastic dinky motor. That it's good for beginners.
What is it?
I'm playing.
His 47 millimeter case read
My
from
case read, bro.
it was from JB Weld. And do you know this guy JB Weld?
I have. Wait, what?
It was built by JB Weld.
No, it wasn't. Well, I don't know. Wait, who?
That looks kind of clean.
Yeah.
I can't really like see it. I can't really like see it.
Nice. I got one of those. I got from
Yeah, he's
California
got the same exact
Motorcycles.
motor as me.
Yeah,
Oh,
I low key like the California motorbike stuff. Like was cool for me. I liked it, but like I've seen a lot of bad
The only
reviews
reason why
about
I
it.
bought this is because nobody, like, it was the last one, so I was like, yeah.
it was because
I
Mossy bought
almost
6
thought
of them.
I actually thought about buying
Moss,
that.
Moss only bought one.
He probably
got
got 6 of them. He probably only showed you one.
Ooh.
I got two of them. I got one like about a year ago. That's a little different.
See,
And then
one already had a baby.
Then I got the other one like about a month ago.
Yeah, I
That's
remember
close.
you got the other one, and that
Yeah, I remember
made
you
me
got the
get
other
this
one.
one.
But I got one before that. It was a different angle. It was more horizontal than sticking up.
Interesting.
But they both came from like Zane Smith or whatever.
Okay,
ZS
I got a
Fabrications.
question. What's up
ZS
what's up with Tim
That's
Henson?
motorbikes. Like
Ken Henson.
yeah.
Yeah.
What about him?
Like I've seen people bitching about him.
What do you mean?
I did not hear that.
I have never heard anyone bitch about Ken Henson.
No, like I heard someone say that he was like an overpriced hack.
Oh, I think you're thinking of.
Dude, I'm glad this is not my stream.
God, do I say
Holy
this?
shit.
Fuck it. I think you're thinking of Don Butler.
Huh?
It's because all those guys are on Facebook and
Oh, okay.
I think you're thinking of Don Butler.
Who's that?
Hey, Jared, that
don't
is
know.
not my sentiment, but I think I'm thinking.
Wow, you have a bus and then you just jumped in another bus. He's like, no, Jared, that bus wasn't big enough. Let me get this big old Greyhound
Yeah, let me just
600
run
passenger
it
bus.
over everyone.
2-store double decker. I'm gonna
Hey,
get the
look,
double
okay,
decker.
come on.
Get
You
a
can't-
third name. Throw
Hey,
a third name in the
look,
pile. Why
look.
not?
You can't
Hey,
tell me that I'm not like.
Tan. This
Even
is just the
Caveman
motorized
agrees with me,
bike
okay?
lore. This is the
Lore. It is
motorized
just
bike
lore.
lore.
You can tell he's just asking it as lore, not
Yeah.
as anything. He is just
This is
asking.
the motorized bike lore stream.
The Bikes and Brainrot stream.
But I just want to know, like, I want to know what's going on. I want to, like, be present. Because, like, I can't work
you
on my
gotta be
bike.
active on Facebook, and that's really about it. That's where all the drama happens. It's very rare that YouTube drama happens. but it kind of starts. It always starts on Facebook. If it starts somewhere, it starts on Facebook, and that's very true for the last bit of drama that's happened.
Right.
I heard
So-
So what's the last bit of drama?
It's a bunch of
know.
shit.
I've already told
What
you this.
do I
Huh?
know?
Huh?
No, I don't think so.
The guy with the W in his name.
Oh,
I
Will?
was going to say the last bit of drama was that Ring
What?
Snag had lost
He's
his
not
fortune.
fucking Voldemort.
Oh, I didn't know that was drama.
That's real drama. What do you mean?
Well, I thought that
Okay,
was
so he
just
crashed
like
his
a
fucking
man's
bike. We
business,
get it.
like a
He
man's like
he
family
bought a
business.
super powerful bike. He got rich off crypto. Yeah, he got rich off crypto. He fucking
Will.
like,
Will.
dude. So what? He's just a little bitch. Like, so what? Dude,
I
he
didn't
fucking
say it.
he can't ride a bike. He can't ride a bike, and now he's like fucked up. You know what? That's what happens,
Right, like
He's getting older. I know.
dude.
it's
Joins
It's
the
see how
ego,
club.
man.
fast.
This is what happens with every rider. This is how every rider gets their first crazy crash. They get on a bike that's too powerful, and then they fucking get too
Well,
confident.
I wouldn't
And
say
then
it's too powerful.
It's about the contest of who can go from hero to zero the fastest.
Thank you. Thank you. But how high from grace did you fall? Think
Right.
about the height of grace that you fell from. That matters in the equation. You
I
know.
think he like fell, pretty, pretty far.
I was going with
yeah, but
Smolik.
and then and then wasn't he just like bitching to everybody?
He was the highest man on the totem pole who fell.
So
Yeah.
he got a really
Smolik
Yeah.
cool
wasn't
bike.
taking
So
any.
what?
Smolik
I
I'm
don't know
wasn't.
never
why he
gonna
ever
spend,
interjected
dude.
anything. I thought he was smarter than that he wouldn't even, but he did. And how stupid in that way. He shouldn't have said nothing. You did, man, you shouldn't be talking, but they did.
Oh, you're talking about Kurt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, so like, why can't we talk about it? Like, what the fuck?
Oh, because Will gets mad whenever we talk about. Well, he was.
Yeah,
So
we're
what?
good people, and
He
good
was
people
he
don't
was
talk
getting
about it.
mad whenever we talk about it, but now that his motor
So-
blew up, he didn't show up to the races. Then he was like, oh well, I guess I'll just take it.
So good. It's so lucky for him. Not all people are good people, and we can talk shit about
Yeah,
it.
I'm not
Yes,
judging on him,
lucky
but
for
like,
him,
you
not
know
all
what?
people are
Shit,
good
that's what
people.
happens.
And so he's karma. He run his big mouth, and he ended up putting all his feet in there at the same
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, that's what happens, bro.
So-
And maybe some
so that-
extra guys.
Hey,
So he set a good
as
example.
what is it? As Sweaters would say, maybe that's an experience he needs to have.
So
I
right,
have not
and
heard that one from Sweaters.
if you he
That
should
was
should
on a late night voice call with him and Rotary. That shit gets kind of crazy sometimes,
that-
but
That's weird.
and that's talking shit.
see, you gotta wait. You gotta wait through Rotary, like saying, "Oh, I don't want to get this demonetized." He says the F word and
Oh.
the
Well, no, somebody's already said it on the stream, so it's like on
Oh,
this stream
cool.
actually.
Yeah.
Who said it? Somebody said it.
Oh, it was me.
What's the F
Yeah,
word?
yeah, you.
God damn it.
Yeah, you've already said it, so
My fault, brother.
What
I mean,
happens with the F word?
I was talking
Nothing,
about
trust me.
houses.
this is your
And-
embarrassment that you're gonna have to go through.
Me? I'm not embarrassed.
Was the F word friend?
No,
I don't know what
it
the
was,
F word
it
is.
was faggot. I said faggoty houses.
Mm.
There you go.
Oh, that's a fine word, and we used to use it. Nobody's going to hold it against you.
Yeah, I don't care.
Some
I
of
don't
them will, though.
post.
I mean, it's
Some
not like
of
you're
them will. I
calling
trust
it's
me.
not like you're
Somebody
calling
will,
somebody
though.
out.
Dude, you know what? Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna start a Miata YouTube channel, and then someone's gonna find this, and then I'm gonna get canceled.
Yeah.
Well, they're not gonna know who you are
Well, no, he said
Well,
Miata.
because this is
unless
my
you unless
spare.
you name it like GT Miata or something. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
This
somebody,
is my
like
spare
somebody
email.
somebody like Will does like some research on you.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. You never know.
Yeah.
People take that shit too far nowadays, and they're only gonna keep taking it farther.
Yeah, Yeah, it's kind of weird.
But yeah, you know what? That same shit happened to my dad. He bought a R1. He fucking high sided, and then he quit riding bikes. Like,
When you said an R1, I thought you were talking about like a Mazda. I was like, huh?
no. But I want a RX-7.
I think you and about 5 billion other people want an RX-7.
My
Yeah,
So
brother
but
got one.
like,
get in line. Not playing.
yeah, I'm saying, dude. But it's not like, see, the RX-7 isn't like the R34 or like a
Whoa,
Supra.
whoa. What are you
It's kind of.
trying to say?
I'm just saying it's like a little bit more, like cult classic-ish. People don't recognize that one as much.
Oh, yeah. Because you don't have as many people fanboying over it.
Yeah, it's like the Chevelle of JDM.
Yeah, when you have when the Mustang is like more well known.
Yeah.
Maybe that explains why my dad likes the Chevelle so much. Because he had a
Dude,
Chevelle.
The Chevelle is the greatest American muscle car. All of the GMA bodies were
My
the
dad
best.
had a '70 Chevelle as his first car, and
That is my dream car.
had a 454. It was red with white stripes, and it had dual quads on it at one point. But
I am creaming in my pants right now.
but apparently it burned a hole, or it burned like a little spot underneath the hood, in the
They do
paint or
that.
something, and so they took the dual quads off of it before my dad even bought it, and then
Oh, so he had the cowl.
yeah,
He had the cowl
he had the
induction.
cowl induction hood and everything.
Oh, that's fucking. So he had the SS.
I guess so.
So he had my dream car.
Basically, yeah. He said he would do
Yeah.
burnouts in fourth.
Yeah, dude. Dude, when it came out, it was the fastest production vehicle.
One tire fire. It would
Yep.
be cool if it. Wait, would it? Nah.
In America. In America.
Yeah.
I
Holy shit!
read the wiki.
I
I read
almost
the
dropped.
wiki, but I
Almost
remembered.
dropped a bolt down into the case.
Yeah, probably had
Yeah.
front drum brakes.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. But no,
Yeah.
he eventually had to get rid of the car because one of his friends, thought it was stolen, and then he ended up selling it to some yahoos um who acid dipped the car too much when they went to turn it into a dragster, and just made. Wait, no, that was the story of his race car. Um, no, what happened to the Chevelle? Oh, they cut it up and turned it into a dragster.
That's
Sad.
gay.
Yes, that too.
Dude. But like, dude, so I play like Gran Turismo a lot and I have like a sim racing setup.
Oh, me too, bro.
And like what I like about that is like it's not like I'm actually driving the car, but it lets me
Whoa,
experiment with
what the
different driving
fuck?
styles and shit. And
Whoa.
so I like really gotten to find the cars that I like and like
Um,
how they handle.
what the hell? Look at this. What is this?
Good
What
What
is
lord,
is it?
bro.
this?
Wait. Hold on. Let me full screen you myself. I want to see.
Oh, I gotta hold this fucker up with one hand.
What did it break off just then?
No, hold on. Eh. Oh my god, this thing's heavy.
You gotta focus it.
I know. No, I don't know what all this shit is.
I said it was built by J.B. Weld.
Gasket maker.
Oh, I thought you were saying something else. I was like, I don't know who the hell.
You know, it is the guy named J.B. Weld. Farquaad joined. Even
Oh,
Farquaad
my
knows that's Mr. J.B. Weld's work.
my guy, dude.
Yeah, I blame. Hey, Mossy, you better check your case.
Farquizzle.
Oh, what's up, man?
Fucked up.
What's
I'm
up, Farquaad?
GT Norton.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that far driver controller here soon.
Dude, I
Dan and
thought
I
that
were
was supposed
talking
to
about
happen earlier today. Come on, man.
it.
You're
Just
always putting projects on the back burner.
Well, Dan's been busy. He has kids. You gotta understand that.
You can't do it yourself?
Well, I don't have the battery right now.
How do you not have the battery?
Sold it.
What'd you sell it
Sold
for?
it. That's how.
Gotta make money, man.
But you can't finish your projects then.
Pocket, man. You gotta get some money somehow.
True. Get a job.
I already have a job. What do you think I'm at right now?
He needs more than money though.
Dude, why is this thing... Oh my god.
Invest.
What did you do?
Nah, I'm just pissed off that this thing's fucking JB welded. Why is it
I'm gonna
JB
take my
welded,
ass
though?
inside right now.
I gotta fucking scrape some of this shit away. Try and figure it out.
No. That was a high quality builder. What do you mean? Why did it even take it apart?
Because I gotta swap the crank on it.
Oh my god.
How else am I supposed to fucking balance the bitch?
You should have. They already balanced that one. They used JB Weld. They closed it up.
No, they did. Oh my god.
Oh
I'm
god,
about to
I
lose my
can't
mind.
believe you. You may as well fucking throw your money in a fucking hole.
I do that.
I do that all the time.
Damn, man. Fuck was. Anyways.
Anyways, tell us.
Well, I can still split the case with this way. That's fine.
Are you saying that you could have probably done a better job at it and not have?
If it wasn't, I would not have JB welded it if I was to have built this motor myself. I don't like JB Weld. I've never used JB Weld. No biggie, you know.
Hell yeah. I used it to put back so my chain snapped and fucking
I
broke
want to hear this story.
broke off a little bit. It broke off a little bit of my clutch cover, and I used JB Weld to put that back on.
That's pain. It's just painful.
Yeah, but I used JB Weld to put that back on, and that's the only
That worked
JB
pretty
Weld
good,
I've
I
ever
bet.
used. Yeah, it did actually.
God damn.
And then I sanded it down. It looked brand new. So wait.
Are you trying to take it apart right now?
Yeah. I'm trying to use.
Oh, is that real?
I'm using the wrong tool. That's why I'm
Oh,
struggling.
no, I'm sorry, wrong tool. Never mind. It
So-
looks sufficiently large.
Is it JB welded
It's
together?
more like it was longer than it is the right tool.
All right,
Is it JB welded together?
I got some JB Weld project here with this.
Let me see here.
Check your intake if you're gonna, or check your case read intake if you're gonna do something with that motor.
But around the intake and down all the way to the cylinder. You fill it in there. I want to fill in those cooling fins around it. Especially underneath, and then I'll have a square block. So I can open up that, it's not be restricted by that 40 millimeter intake. I want to open that up. I want to put
that one.
I want to put some JB Weld in here
Damn it.
and open that up. You can almost see where it's it gets tiny. So I want to put JB Weld in there. And there's it's not just the JB Weld, but it's that Aluma Weld or tank weld.
I know what
The
you're
one
talking about.
The one that's got the aluminum in it, and try to get it all fished in there so I can open that motherfucker up huge in there.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that way the fucking exhaust, I already got the fix for the exhaust. So that way I can open that up.
Yeah. Well, I gotta work in the morning.
No, you don't.
But it's like a
I, I,
T-shape.
I
It's like a
actually do. I have
it's got,
Sunday off.
yeah.
You're gonna leave me
You
like
should
this?
stream on Sundays, dude.
But you
No,
can see how
there is a stream
you
on
can see how
Sundays.
the transfers, like
Is
the
there?
transfer wider up here at the cylinder, like at the port, and then
Yeah.
they get skinny. They get skinny right here, and I'm like, no, we gotta fucking fatten that all up, and then I can change that angle better, like a marshmallow size fucking wad of JB Weld there, but that's all gonna be cleaned and so that it'll stick to it.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Maybe a little like a little sandblaster made from a Gatorade bottle or something will fucking clean her up. And then around that intake, so now I can get more fuel in and fucking get closer to like a real fucking cylinder, like. But see how it's got that little fucking, where is it? It's got that little triangle, whatever that is. We need to open that the fuck up, and maybe the case might need some JB Weld on it.
Yeah. But I'll catch y'all later. Who streams on Sunday?
Jared
But if it's
streams
on-
Sundays.
If the JB Weld's on the fuel supply side of it, it's not like it's on the exhaust side or whatever. So it's gonna, like
God
the
damn.
high count. I don't know. We'll try it. But yeah, stuff in there, just packing it with JB Weld around her. And see if we can get that to actually look like a real, like, two-stroke cylinder. It's like a hybrid saw / fucking moped / I don't know. But there's a bunch of mix and match of different two-strokes in that design cylinder.
Damn.
Where the Phantom was mostly just a copy of a saw cylinder, they tried to open the transfers up like they would on like a moped cylinder. So we can finish the job. Do a little redesign.
That's a L, bro.
Do that to the hell.
Fucker.
But yeah, there's fucking what is this? Fucking room here.
Take it over to the grinder and cut it flat again.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Or go
Well,
grab
the
another
thing is, I don't want to go back down to my garage. Otherwise,
Yeah, I
I would
know.
actually use the right tool. I'm just lazy.
fucking case. There's definitely can have some fucking JB Weld in them corners without affecting the cover. Like, fatten that whole thing
There
up.
you go.
And just fatten her up, and then you can see where, between the crank and how, like, that could definitely use some work in there to kind of get that to flow more closer to the bearings and look more like a CNC case.
Yeah, that would be
And
cool.
what Smolik's trying to do is he's basically trying to mimic what the scooter case looks like. So you get bet, and so this crude, like, whatever, easy to manufacture, like the ramps and stuff and all that. There's plenty of room, but you got to get into here. You got to have JB Weld into here, building up to it to get that straightened out so that looks normal. It's not like fucking squares.
Do I have a piece of tubing around here? Damn.
But yeah, there's all kinds. I look at stuff, I see like, oh shit, there's plenty of room there. It's like you got to work within the bolt holes, and so like if I want to make that intake bigger, I'm gonna have to. It'll look more like a saw exhaust, like a rectangle, which is gonna be better shaped to this, like the reed. So the reed's gonna be talking right to this fucking thing. Like I want my reed to be like fucking right there. But I gotta be able to fucking flow. Well, it's like the only thing they got right was they got the exhaust right, but now I gotta figure a way to fucking feel that exhaust. So everything else is gonna have to be bigger than that exhaust volume in order for that the exhaust to be effective. So I got to figure out how much I got to increase the amount of fuel volume so that the burnt fuel is going to be able to, so it's like fucking some JB Weld gives you a fucking like a gallon bucket of JB Weld and see what I can do. But yeah, to try to get everything to try to flow better and where I want it to go, and not bouncing off the fucking turning crank. I want to cool that connecting rod, and I want to be able to overfuel that pipe so that the pipe will pull the engine faster than it mechanically can go. And so it's not just trying to get the engine to run. I'm trying to fuel that pipe and get that pipe what it wants so that that pipe will rip that engine over.
Damn it. Shit's falling off my walls in here.
As long as I get the engine to stumble along just until it can light the pipe on fire, and then it all comes off.
Top Crocker. No, I didn't.
Yeah. You're gonna get that. It's trying to get that pipe to fuel a fucking, and balance that out. And I'll have to distance the carburetor and change that. I'm gonna start as close as I can get and work my way a little longer if I have to with plates or whatever. And then it's like I can also cut the exhaust and make the expansion chamber further away or closer if I want to, like, depending. I won't know, but I got the, I'll be messing with it and find the balance where it's better than it was. But yeah, fucking once we get it rolling. And now I gotta go to the mailbox at whatever, 11 o'clock. Yeah, I learned a few little tricks over the years, fucking around with breaking stuff or working on other people's stuff, putting new stuff together, working on whatever, everything. I'd work on it myself for my own stuff, and then if I got good enough, I could go get a job doing it. And now I'm back the other way, where I've done all the work and shit I want to do. If I can just want to do it for myself again. Just fucking just do it and just know that every minute of the day I could just be like fucking doing something. Fucking no boss. No fucking nada. Fucking complaining about shit. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna get some more of that pallet work done. I set it up today. So it's like a lot of work just to get everything pulled out, set up, ready to go. And then it's like another day to do it. Like, yeah, it was fucking supposed to be in the 80s, so I gotta get up early in the morning. And get on it. I'm always figuring something out. But yeah, we got some skip tooth stuff. We got a bunch of old school bikes and shit. We've been fucking moving around. I got like all these wheels here. Wherever I'm at. These wheels. So there's like three sets of wheels. I gotta do the hubs and all that. And I got a spare set on my bike right now. And so I'll do those and I'll set those up and I'll also do the coaster brake for the fucking motorized bike and all that. After I get this after I get all this carpentry done. And when that's done, Then it's like I can just do all these grease and shit. And the wheels I got on there now will last me like another 6 months anyway. So I'm good with that. You know, we need a shop done. Fucking sometime at the end of this week, the fucking drill press should be showing up. Yeah, I gotta do it like 2 or 3 days worth of work in the next fucking week when I get around to it. And have fucking all this done. If I can get the flooring down, that'd be better. The drill press can sit in its box somewhere. It won't be in the way. I'll find a hole somewhere to stick it. It's like, yeah, always something.
That's
So,
sweet.
yeah, I got some vintage. Like I had the Beehive Springer angling I got is a girl's bike. And so I don't know if the fork will fit any of those other angling ones. But yeah, fucking. Either way, I'll have those. I had that pre-war stuff. I've been wanting to get some pre-war shit. I've been holding off. And I found it next door. But some of that stuff is just easier to find it local. But I wasn't expecting to find it on the way to get to the store. And I looked around at some of the other like shops and shit. Nobody really has those old bikes. I mean, unless it's on the like, there's one place has it on the fucking hanging on the wall, like at the outside. It was advertising. Well, that was a store.
Are you the dude that just commented on my post? Les Mott. Damn.
What?
Oh, Leo's saying some
Leo's in the
shit in
chat?
chat. Yeah. He said
I didn't know that.
He said less Mossy, more Jared, and Trip Tails. And then
Oh, okay. I'll tell a little trip, but I mean, I
made
don't
a
know.
comment.
Farquad joined.
Sorry, bud.
I got much. I drove here so far. Went and ate dinner at the R1. No, Route 61. Had catfish and shrimp.
And then I rounded an Allen key.
Yeah, and he broke an Allen key off in the hole.
I didn't
He thinks
break
he
it.
just rounded the Allen key, but I'm sure he rounded the hole too.
You know, surprisingly, this hole is perfectly fine. This really pisses me off.
So it's a really terrible Allen key.
Yes, it was very, very.
Well, why would Leonard be so rude as to say something like that? It's fucking being rude.
Huh?
Damn, Leonard. He was talking bike. What the problem is?
Uh-oh. There's some weirdly bad blood in there somewhere. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Shit. Damn, I only been going for 3 hours.
Oh, you didn't start at 8?
Huh?
You didn't start at 8?
No, I started at 7 Pacific time. Pacific Standard.
Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah, whatever that is for me. I'm sure.
Yeah, which is like, yeah. You start at like 6 for me.
Let's fucking
And then goes till like 10.
zip ties. Oh. Wire cutter.
Wire cutters. What you need wire
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and cut out of here. Leonard, sorry I didn't get to talk more about it. And good night, Mossy, Stephen. I'm gonna go to bed and wake up early in the morning to put my bike back together.
All right. What's up with your bike?
I will go live right when I get up in the morning, Leonard. You can hang out with me. I will be more than interested, and I will promise to share every little secret I have.
I'm just excited to watch you work on your bike.
You'll get to see me put some pedals and the wheels back on. There ain't much left to do. I mean,
Hell yeah.
took the pedals and wheels off to get inside the car.
All right. Well, Have fun. We'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, but he'll be down there working on his, and then OP1 as well as be showing up to work on his.
Sweet. So it's gonna be like a whole work
Work
party.
on it. I don't know. Prep it for the ride, I guess. But yeah, they will be lined
And
up.
then are you gonna stream the entire thing all in one stream or?
Absolutely, it should stay live the whole time.
Sweet.
Sweet.
I should
Alright,
have my
well,
motorized bike set
big
up
day
here
tomorrow, huh?
soon.
It will be. I really appreciate y'all tuning in and checking me out, and thanks for going live. Thank you, Mossy, for hanging out with me and Barquad and your buddy Grand.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all have a great evening.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming by tonight. All right, cool. Well, yeah. What you up to, Farquad?
Going back to the fishing department and doing a massive truck, like a massive one. Like take a gander at this shit. We got half a pound of this stuff done.
So what? You're just stocking?
All the Yeah, pretty much doing a whole lot of stocking tonight, and gonna be running up some bikes tonight for
Damn,
the camping department. All that.
dude. How do I work it? I should just work at one of those places, just building bikes.
Inventory, yeah. Yeah, we have all these youth bikes. I don't know how I want to do with this one right here, this 24. I do like a little custom 21 amp hour. I'm not sure. Be pretty cool. Do a Magura rim brake set over here. Hydraulic ones on these 26-inch beach cruiser style setups over here. All right, time to get some fishing lures now. There's a shit ton I gotta get to.
Well, there.
Oh, what's up?
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna end the stream. It's died down a little bit.
All right,
Yeah,
take
but
care.
yeah, go hang out on Leonard's stream. He's doing his after hours
Okay.
thing. What you got there? You got master
These
links
are master links
for
for
LG?
for a
Oh,
skip tooth.
oh, sweet.
And so these are like new old stock or whatever, some chains and stuff to go with it. So if I want to run those, I got the chains and the master links and all that shit.
That's cool.
But yeah.
Sure. So we need to run some lures out.
Yeah. Well,
I
all right,
already
guys.
pedaled it,
I'll
All right.
I will see you guys next Friday. Like
Take care.
I guess, like I said, Leonard's doing his after hours stream right now. Go check him out, Leonard Arola. Um, Jared's gonna be up later tomorrow, or he's gonna be live tomorrow morning doing his entire Natchez, Mississippi Natchez Trace ride. So you can go check that out too. That's gonna be really cool. Go watch that. I got my videos. You might not have seen my most recent videos, but whatever. Go watch my alley sweeper 2025 meetup thing. Um, yeah, and then I posted a little short doing a burnout. Go watch that. What else? Anything else?
No, definitely checked out.
Thank you, Mossy. Thank you, Farquad. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Caveman. Thank you, Will Campbell. I know you're there. Um, thank you, Leo. Thank you, Willard. Mr. GT Norton. You know, Mr. Grand Touring. Yeah. Thank you,
We
everyone that
got
hung out.
old school shit.
And most importantly, thank you, Noel. So,
Yeah, thanks Noel for
oh
that
yeah,
intent.
yeah, very, very fun time. So,
We need an e-bike guy on the next one. So that'd be kind of interesting.
We need more people on this next one. So,
A little more
if
spice, a little more
yeah,
spice for it.
yeah, exactly, definitely,
A little more flavor.
yeah. All right, guys. Everyone have a good night, and
All right,
I'll
man.
see you
Take care.
guys next Friday. Be sure to stay tuned, and I might even be coming out with another video. Who knows? So,
Hell yeah, man.
see you guys later.
All right.
Okay. The stream is over. How many? I had 101 views. Damn. No way. My views are going up. Concurrent viewers, 4. Damn. That was rough. 12. I had 12. Yeah. Thank you, Mossy. I want to see. Yeah. Full on views, I had 101. Wow. Alright. Sweet.